everybody, and welcome to another episode of Toku Roundup. Yeehaw! Guys?
So are we just...
Yeah, you gotta do the yeehaw! Yeehaw! I'm your resident Radiant Rider, Silver Maxis, and with us we have, not the Flamboyant Flyer, since he's not here, we have the Crimson Pfizer, Kyoryu Crimson.
Mm-hmm.
We have our Riddle God, DLBot 2016.
Watashi wa Oda!
Of course.
We have our reviewer of the Millennium, Zeltrax.
I butt heads with the Power Rangers fandom every other week. How you doing?
And of course our Savage Meme Queen, Ultimate Nerd Girl. God, I've been so used to Flutter being in here, and it's like he hasn't shown up yet.
Yeah.
Like,
Dude,
honestly,
he hasn't
Flutter
been
was
yesterday.
honestly Flutter's been kind of unreliable this week.
Yeah, it's kind of strange, really.
Yeah. Anyways, how are you guys doing?
Good, pretty good. Good.
Doing
Ready
all
for
right.
I'm doing all right. I've just
Hey,
got my mind.
God.
I'm doing all right. I've just got my mind fucked by Ruby, and of course I might get my mind fucked even more by SSS Gridman.
Hey, no spoilers, no spoilers.
I ain't that stupid.
Spoilers.
Yeah, Rubber Song. I ain't that stupid.
I was about to say, don't make me sick River Song and Pinkie Pie on you. Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna get started right off the bat because we kind of have a bit of a time limit. Luckily, we have no news today.
Because someone wants to go see the movies today.
Yes.
I'm sorry, okay?
No. It's fine. However, the least you can do is tell us what movie you're going to see.
Fantastic Beasts: Crimes of Grindelwald.
Oh.
Cool.
Ooh.
Silver, I have a joke we can make with our first two segments.
Is there something wrong with that, Zeltrax?
Oh, it's just there's some bullshit that happens in the movie, but I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just
Don't
gonna let you
spoil.
experience it.
Don't
I'm
make me
not
sick
gonna
Pinkie
spoil,
Pie on you.
I'm not saying a damn word. I was just gonna say there's some bullshit in the movie. I'm not gonna say a word. You just have to experience it for yourself.
I mean, to be fair, I watched the first movie and it was alright. The ending was BS, though. I did not like the ending.
I honestly hated the movie. I thought it was way too predictable, and I just found it boring.
I liked it.
Fair.
To be fair. Also, Silver, with our first two segments...
So here's the thing. When it comes to me, if I am, and I'm not really that much of an avid movie watcher, if I can basically predict every single plot twist in the first 5 minutes of the movie, it's a problem for me.
All right. I didn't predict any sort of thing in the movie, but then again, I don't really pay too much attention.
Okay.
And yet I'm good at Cardfight Vanguard. Oh yes, it's right time.
Hold on. Don't we first have to reveal? Wasn't there a keyword puzzle last week?
Keyword.
Yeah. Also, there was a birthday. Today. Happy birthday! Easy Rider.
Actually, Silver. You know, we could technically save that for the Geo episode, given a certain line from Waz.
Oh yes.
I'd say we just take care of it right now because we normally take care of it at the beginning of each episode.
Fine, party pooper.
Don't be like that, DL. Come on. You know that we do this at the beginning of each episode, or we do birthday announcements at the beginning of each episode. Yes. But yeah, to our boy on the RVT server, Easy Rider, we wish you happy birthday! Omedetou! Subarashi! Anyways, let's get to the keyword puzzle, shall we?
Yes.
So, last week's answer was a bit of a curveball, honestly. I am surprised that nobody got it, because when I found out about it, I was like, I kind of took a double take. I'm like, wait, really?
Yeah.
Actually, Zeltrax, would you like to guess what it is?
Alright, what was the keyword puzzle?
The answer, or the keywords, hang on a second, let me just find the keywords real quick. The keywords were magic, Elder, and Wolf.
Magic, Elder, and Wolf. This is honestly a good one.
You stumped?
Yeah.
The answer from Madan Sentai or Senki
Madan
Ryukendo.
Senki.
Yeah, I was about to say Madan Senki Ryukendo Ryugano.
Huh. Honestly, wasn't expecting him.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, technically, it's his human host as well. Hell, Jushiro Fudo. Oh, no double jokes. No double jokes.
Anyways.
But
so, explain the wolf part, because I'm like, okay, Kyoryu makes a good point in the chat. Elder can also mean...
Here's the deal. One of the nicknames that he doesn't like people calling him is Old Man.
Ah, okay.
One of his Joes, which is his Juos, which is a basically like partner vehicles, is called the Buster Wolf.
Ah, and then magic, obviously.
Yeah, magic.
Shut up, you weirdo.
Shut up.
But yeah, that was an interesting little puzzle there. Good on you, Ulti. You get a cookie.
Yes.
Now put that cookie down now.
No.
Good on Ulti, and also forgetting who made the keywords.
Oh, good job, DL.
Thank you.
You also get a cookie, but you must put that cookie down.
Too late, already ate it.
God damn it. Anyways, let's get started with the news, shall we?
All right.
Let's start now.
Anyways, news roundup, start! And starting off, we have some news that we already kind of knew about, and wait a minute, blur's there. Hang on a second, let me change the character select. Hello? There we go. Now we got Zeltrax in there. First time we're actually using Zeltrax's portrait. Ah, the magic of video editing. Well, OBS editing, but whatever.
Yes, and this is, and for those who want to guess, it is technically spoilers for the next episode, Geo, but we're going to cover it anyway because they're back.
The boys are back. Or wait, what's the song from High School Musical? The boys are back.
The boys are back. Yep,
Exactly.
Dakusana and Yuta Kobayashi from Gaim are back in the next few episodes of Geo.
Wait, Kobayashi? Does that mean he has a dragon maid?
No! Shame on you!
Not that Kobayashi!
Silver, make another bad pun like that. And you'll experience something. Hence our brand new button.
What button?
You'll see. Just
Ulti's gone.
No, Ulti, why?
Probably bad connection.
Yeah, probably bad connection. But yeah,
Bad connection's a bitch.
So yeah, we'll be able to see our fruit Jesus again. The one true God.
Wait, hold on. Silver, we actually have nicknames for both of them. We call Kota fruit Jesus, and we call Kaito fruit Satan.
I called him Fruit Satan first.
I mean, I just kind of call him the jerk, along with Michi is the psychopath, and Takatora is the guy who dies way too much for his own good.
Wait! I got it. We'll call him Banana Phone.
Banana Phone, yes.
Ring,
so
ring. Banana Phone. Fuck!
Special shout out to Mildred and his excellent meme involving the Banana Phone with Kaito.
So good. Also, Kyoryu, I'm looking at your thing of how you posted, like, Kaito! I'm just like, that makes me want to make a meme.
Damn
it! There you are, Ulti.
Speaking of memes, I actually thought of a meme earlier involving Takaharu and Lucky. Want to know what it is, DL?
Save it for later, guys. Anyways, let's move on to the next bit of news, which has to do with Heisei Generations Forever. As the trailer just dropped, and why are we looking at Deno's backside in this picture? Blotter! For those who like, for the people in the actual, like, yeah, I cannot speak today. Here's the picture that Flutter sent me. Flutter!
Flutter!
Yeah, that's kind of probably the worst picture you could have gone with, because, come on, why not a shot of all the writers together?
Damn it, Flutter.
After that epic as shit rider kick, what the hell? Hell, I could have probably done a better job.
Hang on.
Anyways,
give me a moment. Give me a moment.
We'll just continue on with the thing. Remember, guys, we're on a time schedule here. So apparently we have the revealing of the trailer in which Sougo and Sento are slowly getting the memories of them erased from everybody as they are being replaced by clones.
Wait. Did you say clones?
If you dare sing that goddamn song, I'm getting my chainsaw sword and sticking it right up your ass.
Oh. God
damn it!
Be just hanging around now.
Fuck you!
Here,
God damn it!
there you go. I banished him
To the black hole with you!
Hey! You can't ever help me when I'm in the middle of the song!
Nope. Zeltrax demands it. Zeltrax, all I have to say is, you're welcome.
And it sounds like Scotsman's tired.
I'm not tired. This is just the wind.
The wind! What you gotta do is you gotta ride the wind.
Oh, god damn it!
Silver.
Yes.
I will end up cycloning you to the black hole.
Oh god. Anyways, so apparently we find out Tid. God, that name.
I would just call him Tide and just be done with it.
Let's not call him Tide, considering, well, that'll make people think of Tide.
Teed?
I'm just gonna call him Tito, and just picture him in a Hawaiian shirt.
Call him Tito.
That'll be all right.
Okay, so Tito apparently is after a young boy named Shingo. Well, you can go and find him in Cardfight Vanguard right now. He's set to battle Naoki in the next episode.
Ha!
You bastards, how dare you not notice I'm gone?
We did!
We did notice you were
Alright,
gone.
fine.
We were saying that your connection was a dick.
So on Heisei Generations Forever trailer, looks awesome. Super excited. I'm excited for coming back. Also
As
super
well-
excited.
As well as something
Also,
that
I
we
heard that
see-
Ride the Wind joke. And that was bad, and you should feel bad.
Aw.
Also, shame on you, DLF, for that goddamn song.
What?
So,
Me? I didn't do anything!
We're all
I
getting
didn't do
called
it.
out here. We're all getting called out.
Silver.
Yes.
Silver.
Alti, I did nothing!
Oh,
Also,
folks, do you ever feel like you're getting caught between a rock and a hard place?
Also, get in the document, Alti. Get in the Ava, Shinji.
So,
Oh, as well, we see something really interesting.
if I'm reading this correctly, what does this movie have to do with QB? Because I see a contract.
God damn it!
No, not that.
Contract?
Apparently, that new Imagine that we've learned about, Futaro's.
Contract?
Apparently, his contract, or the contract holder for that, and no, Alti, we will send you to the black hole if you don't stop.
Hey, you made it right to win joke.
Fair enough. Anyways, apparently the contract holder for Futoros is none other than Ataru. You know, that boy that we found out that's a huge fan of Kamen Rider?
So wait,
Oh, God.
So wait, why does he want to wipe out Kamen Rider then?
I'm worried.
Here's
Maybe-
the other weird, crazy thing about this. That Ataru is potentially in the real world. Yet his wish and desire was so powerful, it was able to conjure up a real Imagine.
I have a feeling
Fear this kid! Fear him!
I have a feeling that this might have something to do with that super time jacker Tito, which
Yep,
actually
good old
Silver,
Tio.
which Silver actually I've talked to a few friends of mine. They believe that it might be a mistranslation, and it might not be Tid, but rather Tide, as in
Yeah, we made
I-
that
Kind of a
joke.
tripod?
Okay, that's why I was trying to avoid that.
Okay,
Yeah.
black hole.
Also,
No.
also we see a very familiar location for those of us who have seen Kamen Rider Kuga.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
the tomb of the original Kuga from the series.
Yep, where it
Yeah.
all began.
We have reached the end of the Heisei era.
So we must go back to the beginning.
No. So,
No, Silver. Borrow quote
Is
from
it-
Lightning 1.5.
no,
No, we're going far
DL,
back.
can I make my pun? DL, can I make my pun, please?
Fine.
So, reached the end of the Heisei era, folks. I think it's time that we show these riders some fear and some pain.
No fear, no pain.
No, put your motherfucking head back down, dummy.
Anyways, DL, what you were saying?
I was gonna say to borrow a quote from Lightning 1.5, Silver. No, we're going far back to before the beginning.
You know what? As a fan of Lion King 1.5, I appreciate that reference.
Yes!
Me too.
Love that movie.
But yeah, there is a crap ton of Kuga imagery in the trailer, which leads some fans to believe, and this is the current rumor and theory going around, that the Joe Odagiri directing a movie for Toei thing, it's just code for Toei did the impossible. We got Joe Odagiri back.
Dude,
Yeah,
the
I'm not
impossible,
buying
think
that.
the unthinkable. Row, fight the power.
God damn it!
Yeah, I'm gonna
also-
I'm gonna say this right now. I don't buy it.
Yeah.
I
also,
do not buy
yeah,
it
also-
until we see something that proves me otherwise. I refuse to believe they got back Odagiri.
Now, here's one thing
Yeah,
that I'm a bit
so-
confused about.
Also, Thanos got his hands on Sento.
Okay, here's one thing that I'm a bit confused about, though.
Yes.
The only returning writer actors that we've seen are Sougo and Sento. Why is this a Heisei Generations movie, though? If they're not going to show any other returning actors, you know,
Well,
like frickin' Ren Kiriyama or
I'm willing.
or
The
Masaki
thing I'm
Suda.
willing to bet is they're waiting to show them off in the trailers until later.
and Silver, here's the thing: we know that another actor is going to show up. We know that Ghost's actor is going to be in there since he was spotted on the set.
I
Yeah.
don't get why
Oh,
Ghost
He's
keeps
definitely
appearing.
back.
I don't get why Takeru
Because he's
keeps
the
appearing in these.
He's the
these
easiest
Heisei
to get
Generation-
back, obviously. He's the easiest.
Wow, that's
Takeru,
actually
Takeru,
kind of
Takeru.
sad.
I have a
Takeru.
feeling that his actor is kind of like the redhead stepchild nobody wants.
Exactly.
That's honestly kind of sad, though, when you think about it.
Nice.
It
It is, but well.
And here's the
getting
thing. Here's the thing. I don't hate Takeru. Yes, I get it. He's a bit of a one-note character, and he has a bit of a god complex, but I don't hate him.
Not
Takeru
really.
has a god complex.
I wouldn't say a god complex, more very, 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 very pacifistic.
It's like,
Oh god, I'm gonna say something that's gonna piss everybody off, including everybody in the anime fandom.
Go ahead.
Kira Yamato is a better pacifist than Takeru Tenkuji.
Who?
Who?
Kira Yamato, the main pilot of the Freedom Gundam and Gundam Seed.
Never seen Gundam, so wouldn't know.
I've seen it. I get that reference.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. They've done characters that are pacifists way better in other shows, and they've done child characters better in other shows. Cough, cough, Simone.
The problem is, Silver, is that it's not that Tiger is bad, just he's
Boring.
He's very, very bland.
Yes, I know.
This is bland as a ham sandwich.
Well, hey, at least he's not being shoved down our throats all the time like a certain other writer.
Excuse me, what writer are you referring to?
What do you think?
Gee, what do you think? We can see his back right now.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
No,
Wait.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I thought you were taking shots at Forze.
Hold on.
Excuse me, but I actually like Forze.
Hold on, Silver. I think I know why we saw that. Why they showed us that one shot of Deno in the trailer. They're telling the casual fans to kiss Deno's ass.
God damn it.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I am wrong.
Yeah, we will see what happens with this movie later.
Nice.
For now, let's move on to the next part, okay?
Moving on to...
Yep, moving right along, like a flutter is missing.
Moving on to a stuntman who's supposedly creepy.
Yeah. Moving on to the crazy stuntman.
Ulti, there's some noise in the background there.
Sorry, my bad. I'm in the basement.
Why are you in the basement?
What the fuck?
Because my roommate is asleep in my room, so I can't record in there, obviously.
Query Ulti is where does it sound? Have you tried using the bathroom?
What, dude? I can't record in the bathroom. As the bathroom upstairs is flooded.
Oh, jeez.
Oh shit.
Oh, back in the days of the Obon's porcelain office.
Oh, you shut the fuck up!
Anyways, moving on. Who wants to take this one?
Not it.
Not it.
What is it?
I'll take
it.
Take it if I had the. I'd take it if I had the document.
Zell, why do you
messages.
not? Zoltrax, you have the folder shared. Why don't you? Here, I'm sharing the Google Doc with you.
Thank you.
Silver, it's in the pinned messages. Flutter posts it, pins it every week.
Yeah, Flutter pins it every week.
Sorry.
No worries.
As you can tell, I have not been here in a while.
Fair enough.
Well, we don't have much news today.
Yeah, we don't. Flutter's been slacking. Or I guess you could say Flutter's been...
Slipping. Don't put him in the play section, please.
Okay.
Okay.
We got crazy shit in the world of stunt acting today.
Mm-hmm.
Misaki Nobuyuki. I'm honestly surprised that this person is a stuntman for Gaim Driving Ghost. Was arrested on October 22nd. The incident took place in Tokyo's Kita Ward on an ascending escalator in Shimo Station. He caught about 40 centimeters of a high school girl's skirt. He stated he felt stressed out and irritated and wanted to cut anything.
Oh, jeez, and you cut a girl's skirt? Dude, what the hell?
That's just over a foot of material. That's just over a foot of material. How the fuck can you get that close?
How the fuck do people get close enough just to take photos of the skirt?
It's best you don't know.
Damn it, Sawa.
No, I don't even think this deserves the damn it, Sawa.
No. I honestly wasn't trying to do damn it, Sawa. I was just trying to say, literally, it's best you don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, it just goes to show that people can be crazy. And this is the dark side of acting.
Yeah.
Hey, ay caramba. Anyways, let's move on to a happier note, shall we?
Yup.
So, we have something new showing up, known as Kaiju War Gallus. Who wants to take this?
I'll take it.
Okay, guess DLBot's taking it.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on. Ulti, you take this. I want to take the next one.
Oh, I know exactly why you want to take the next one.
The Jingo thing. Okay, I'll take this one then. So, Toei Tokusatsu Fan Club has revealed the cast for Kaiju War Gallus. The cast includes Makoto Okunaka, who was a Kiyomi in Kamen Rider Wizard, Koei Yamamoto, who was a Kota Bito, Hurricane Yellow, and Nibu Sentai Hurricane. Now Nagasaka, who we all know as one of the
good old
teachers in
Now
Kamen Rider
Nagasawa. And thus
Forte,
all
better
of the,
things.
and thus all of the Now fans drooled.
And then they were reminded of that one movie that Shinta reviewed.
Yes, and
Which
we have
one?
Keisuke Minami, aka motherfucking Tsurugi Ho Soldier from Q Ranger.
Nice.
Good that he's still getting some acting. In roles.
Well, let's be honest. Let's be honest here. I like Lucky, but let's be honest here. We all know who the real hero of that show was.
Oh hell yeah!
Motherfucking Tsurugi. Plus, he's got the better theme song.
Yeah.
Dance Setsuna, dance Setsuna.
Yeah, he's got the better theme song. That's voiced by Kenichi Ishihara from Beat Fighter.
Cool.
And also Agito on a couple of other shows.
Yes.
Alright, so Okunaka's character is related to the violent Kaiju Gallus. Yamamoto's character will be a serious bar master, and Naosaka's character is a mysterious woman with a large scar on her face, while Minami's character is yet to be revealed.
I mean, let's be honest here. We have a feeling that KK Minami is going to be some sort of epic character hero guy because
or Silver. Maybe he's secretly the villain.
Ooh.
Oh,
that would be bitchin'.
Yeah.
Like this house.
Yes.
We're gonna keep doing that joke with you, Ian. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I know we're gonna keep doing that, especially considering the fact that I don't know, episode 100 of The Flash is coming up.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, Silver, you're aware of what's going on with that, right?
Not really.
Yeah,
we're getting every villain speedster back.
Yeah, we're getting every evil speedster back, including we're pretty much getting Reverse Flash, Zoom, and Savitar back.
Nice.
Also, they got Superman for the crossover, which is always a win in my book.
Guys, can you help me? See, since you guys brought up Tsurugi, I just look behind me. I've got the fucking Orion constellation behind me. I'm scared I'm going to get hit by a fucking Yoshua.
God damn it.
God damn
boy.
it.
Good one, Scott.
Speaking of super forms, I can't wait to talk about what happens in this week's LuPat.
Okay. I want to say right off the bat, because I have seen Eli's LuPat, I actually kind of like the super form.
Same.
I will get my opinions out there later.
But the design is okay. I like
Kyoryu. We'll save it for the episode. Hashtag save it for the episode. Anyways, DLBot, you got the next one.
Now, so talk about Jinga and then we get to the question.
Oh, yes. Hey, everybody! Who's been loving and Kami no Suba Jinga?
I've been fucking loving it.
I still need to watch
it.
I still need to watch it. And I think I'll first watch Garo Goldstorm form, then Kami no
Good
Kiba,
deal.
etc. Anyway,
And y'all know I didn't watch it because I'm a fucking lightweight.
yeah, you didn't watch it because you're a scrub.
Screwed.
Do you want to be sent to the black hole?
Okay. Hey, the reason why I made that exact reference because I've actually been recently rewatching a lot of Scrubs with my mom.
DL,
DL,
but
but I may seem like I am the it may seem like I am the youngest in personality and attitude, but I'm the second oldest out of you motherfuckers.
Fine.
I'm 28.
That's why I said second oldest.
Anyway, but for those of you who've been loving it, you'll probably also like the fact that apparently Masahiro aka Jinga himself, will be directing.
Kyoryu, you might want to switch to push to talk.
Or just mute yourself. That works too.
That works too.
Wait. Yes, Jinga himself will be directing episode 9 of Kami no Kiba Jinga. And the episode itself will be airing on December 6th. From what I've heard it's been really good. It's basically been and one part an origin story, another part a redemption arc of some kind.
Interesting.
Especially considering the fact that the whole entire thing of Kami no Kiba.
Also, I just thought of something interesting. So, has Masahiro Ino directed stuff before?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, here's something.
Question.
What if he directs What if he directs the decade episodes of Zio?
Oh.
Those might be the best episodes of Geo yet.
Exactly.
Speaking of decade with Geo, there's actually been a recent little update involving two products from Geo.
Yee.
Which Flutter did not include in the... God damn it, Flutter! What is up with you?
To be fair, this came out today.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, the products in question are the Decade Ride Watch and the Hey Saber.
Ooh, yes.
I get the pun with the name, and they should feel bad.
Yeah, I get it.
Hey
that
Saber.
name.
So good.
I love that name. That's a clever pun. Hey Saber.
I know. I agree. I'm just saying the pun is weird, and it should feel weird.
Anyways, unfortunately, guys. Oh, sorry.
Now,
Good.
here's the thing. They were revealed being on sale on a Christmas poster in one of the Japanese stores. I mean, it's most likely that we'll be seeing these items popping up in either come December of Geo or possibly in the next magazine scans.
Well, here's something. We're about to enter episodes 11 and 12, and we haven't really heard much regarding what's going to happen afterwards. Because here's the thing, guys. We've gone through 6 arcs so far of Zio. And
we are currently only doing mostly the Heisei era phase 2.
Well, okay, so we've actually gone through 5 arcs and we're on our 6th. Since Fives and Forze were 2 writers in 1 arc, we've covered 7 writers out of the 19 so far, or we will cover 7 out of the 19 so far.
Yeah.
Eventually, we're going to get to Decade, and we're going to get at least 2 more arcs before the end of December, because there's an episode that comes out tomorrow, an episode that comes out next week, and then we're in December.
Oh, yeah, and don't forget we're also getting a Ghost arc, and
boy.
Why can't
We will see what happens.
Why can't we just leave it that Ghost just gave him his watch off screen?
because we can't have nice things.
Also,
Yeah.
Masahiro Ino directing, oh god, I've gone cross-eyed.
Nah.
Ooh, also really bad timing on my part because, well, guys, we have something currently ladies and gentlemen, we have something stirring in the mix. I won't spoil it quite yet, but let's just say that that changes are happening on the Toku Roundup, and currently something for that said changes came up, and it's a little bit awkward because we're kind of recording the episode.
What happened? What happened?
Wait.
I'll private message, or I'll message it in the grinder, but don't say it out loud because, like River Song would say, spoilers.
Okay.
Also, let me borrow a quote from Colin Baker. Change, my dear. Not done too soon.
I got that reference.
I did
Thank
too.
you.
Also,
Right.
it's weird how the fifth also it's weird in perspective when you think about the Fifth Doctor's daughter ended up marrying David Tennant.
Yeah, that is kind of strange.
Wibbly wobbly timey wimey.
Yep, just give me a second while I write this out.
It's also even weirder to think about the fact that in the show, his wife is his daughter.
Oh, yes. Anyways, and we have some rather sad news.
Yeah.
We
some
have
of that.
we have two sets of sad news. We have a couple of deaths, and one of them hits a lot of people hard. But let's start off with the one that. Let's start off with the not as obvious one. We've lost a singer in Tokusatsu, Ken Narita. He sang the opening for the opening and ending theme for Denshi Sentai Denji Man, and he has passed away of pneumonia at 73 on November 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, that is really sad. It's
Yeah, and especially because I love the Denji Man theme.
yeah. But then we get to the other sad news.
Oh boy.
And this is one
Oh boy.
This is
Oh, boy.
one that has echoed
Yep.
throughout. This is one that has echoed throughout not only the Toku fandom, but comic books, superheroes, video games. This basically echoed around the world.
Everything.
Silver, actually, in honor of that, I know that we talked about how having about a certain topic with Ryder, but I feel we should change it in honor of Stan Lee, and it's an easy one, a very easy one.
I'm sorry, DL, but I think that we should stick with Ulti's idea.
All right. We'll
Anyways,
use
but
it next. Can we use it next week?
Sure, we can use it next week. But yeah,
I
unfortunately,
just thought about it. This was
Stan Lee has passed away.
Topic for this week.
Stan Lee has passed away at age 95. This happened on Monday, and it was a huge shock to everyone. I remember I was on Twitter, and I was kind of just fooling around on Twitter, and then I see this, and my heart just dropped.
Yeah, I
And
saw
also,
it.
Also, for people making fun of Stan Lee's passing and mocking the guy, here's what I do.
Fuck you.
Here's what I say to that. Bing! Shame!
Exactly.
Did that? I think.
Okay.
I remember. Sorry. I remember that what I was doing was I was playing one of my games, and I looked at one of the news feeds on there, and I heard someone say no more Stan Lee cameo. I was like, wait, what? Why is that? And then I looked over on Discord, and I found out. Oh. That's why.
Now, people may be wondering what Stan Lee has to do with Tokusatsu. Honestly, quite a lot.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for no, in fact, no joke, if it was not for Stan Lee, we wouldn't have Power Rangers and Sentai today.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Stan Lee, we wouldn't have the fucking mechas.
Basically, in the late 70s and early 80s, Marvel, and especially Stan Lee, worked with Toei to create 4 different series. The first one being the
Battle
Japanese adaptation of, I was going to say Spider-Man first, The Japanese adaptation of
Spider-Man!
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man!
The Japanese adaptation of Spider-Man, which, I mean, I've only seen clips of it, but God, that looks weird, but looks also really fun.
Actually, Silver,
Yeah. Whoa.
if you want to see more about it, Shinza did a whole review of the series over on Daily Motion.
I saw like an episode of that, but I was like, eh. Anyways, he also ended up creating 3 other series, that being Battle Fever J, Denji Man, and Sun Vulcan. Unfortunately, after that, Marvel ended up stopping their partnership with Toei, which is a damn shame because I would have loved to see how they would have done Sentai, whether they kept going. And just think about a world where Toei and Marvel had stuck together, and how different Sentai would have been.
Yeah. I could imagine several things. Like for example, Sentai could have made Sentai in canon with the Marvel universe.
Yeah, seriously.
I think they did at one point. I just don't remember. But yeah, one of the neat things about Spider-Man, he actually got a massive, and I mean massive resurgence in popularity thanks to the whole Spider-Verse and Spider-Getting events, because Spider-Man shows up with Leopard on, and it's fucking hilarious.
It's pretty awesome.
I mean, heck, I'm reading the current Spider-Getting comics right now, and there's even a bit where Superior Spider-Man, aka Doc Ock, mentions to Spider-Man, "Why did you just lead with Sword Vigor all the fucking time?" And Spider-Man says flat out, "If I fought like that all the time, it would be just boring." They point that out, and I love it.
Now, for one thing, is that Stanley actually did want to try and bring Sun Vulcan to the West and actually have it be popular.
Oh, so he was Haim Saban before Haim Saban.
And honestly,
no, more like good Haim Saban.
Honestly, I would be surprised what would have happened if Marvel had gone through with actually bringing Sun Vulcan to the West. And all the things that could have been. Sun Vulcan had a lot of potential. Like, for one thing, did you guys know that there could have been a Denji Man crossover? The first, it would have been the first crossover.
I saw images of that, and sadly, it didn't happen, which sucks.
It would have been the first crossover since the first one that we had, which was Go Ranger versus Jacka, and that would have been great.
And think of it this way: if Stanley had still partnered with Toei, would we even have Power Rangers? Would Saban have ever tried to do the idea?
Would Power Rangers have lasted in the 80s? And honestly, I think it kind of would have. Or I guess that whatever they would have called Power Rangers for, and just Stan Lee has a huge influence on Tokusatsu because, let's be honest here, the mechas kind of defined Sentai.
Yeah.
They're what made them interesting. And it's kind of what made Super Sentai what it is. And if we hadn't had Super Sentai, who knows what would have happened with Kamen Rider or Metal Heroes or what have you. You know, Stan Lee has been a huge influence on not only the comics community, but on Tokusatsu as well. And for that, we salute you.
You could say for most geekdom, this is basically the guy that everyone wanted it to be. The cool, well, for that lack of a better term, granddad had that never seemed to not get how things were nowadays. Hey, Stanley never really felt like he didn't really understand how the world was. It felt like he always knew what was exactly popular at the time and what exactly was, well, how should I put it? Exactly.
Yeah.
I can't recall a single thing done by him alone that felt dated.
Mm-hmm.
honestly, just despite how Stanley might have been in the past, because despite the rumors that people have said, despite, the allegations that people have made against him, you can't deny that he is an inspiration to us all. And that's why we here at the Toku Roundup salute you, Stanley. Excelsior, my friend.
Excelsior!
And we will miss you.
And now, I want to talk about one thing real quick. People have asked a question. What are they going to do about the Stanley cameos since he is gone? My answer is...
Sorry.
My answer is simple. Nothing. There is no one else in the fandom who truly symbolizes what Marvel is. Yes, Spider-Man is one of Stanley's biggest creations. Yes. But not everything
one of the most popular heroes made ever.
But not everything about him is what represents Marvel.
Yeah.
Stan Lee was what represented Marvel. There is no one else who could represent Marvel like that.
Agreed.
To that end, I say, let the cameos end after they've used all the footage.
Yeah,
because honestly,
I think I did read one. I think I did read somewhere. I think it was on Comic Book Resource or something, that the absolute last cameo that Stanley filmed was Spider-Man: Far From Home. And if Spider-Man: Far From Home is indeed his last cameo, then that would be so fucking perfect.
Yeah, because many people consider Stan Lee to basically be the founding father when it comes to this, as one of the very creators of Spider-Man. And if that truly was his final cameo, then I can't think of a better movie. Not even Infinity War. For as big as important as it is, I feel that if Far From Home is the last time we will see him, then I feel it could have been done. It couldn't have been done better.
It ends where it all began.
Yes, exactly.
And I have one more thing to say about this before we move on, before we give our moment of silence for both Stanley and Ken Narita. To make a quote from a rather crappy movie from 10 years ago, I guess one man can make a difference. Enough said.
Yep.
Yeah. To be fair, that movie was bad. That was a good scene.
That was a good line.
And it applies so well to Stan Lee because he did make a difference for all of us. So a moment of silence for both Ken Narita and Stan Lee.
Yeah.
All right.
The only thing that we can ask for now is that the people who've been left behind at Marvel, that they respect the legacy he left behind.
Agreed.
And that they don't basically give in to consumer products, all that advertising Yes, money might make the world go round, but this is a man's legacy, and if you dare even think about disrespecting it, you might as well gone straight to his grave and spat on it.
Yeah, I was like, I'm actually kind of happy that when I went to Barnes and Noble this past week, that I didn't see a stand for all the different books that Stanley has done, because Shuko and Shinobi posted a tweet about this. It's like Barnes and Noble put out like a display of all the different books of Stanley's passing. Like it was like mourning a legend. I was like, Barnes and Noble, wait a fucking week, damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah, too
It's like,
soon.
Thankfully, my Barnes and Noble didn't. Thankfully, my Barnes and Noble did do it, but when I got there, it wasn't there anymore. Thank fucking God, they only did it. They only did it the one time.
Yeah.
But I even told some of the employees that I told some of the Barnes and Noble employees straight up. I personally think Barnes and Noble should have waited a week before doing the Stanley stuff.
Yeah,
That's
seriously.
just my thing.
And honestly, it does seem like Marvel is giving Stan Lee the respect that he deserves. And hell, even DC, Marvel's rival, gave Stan Lee the respect he deserved.
Yeah.
Quite ironically, some of the people at DC actually do respect Stan Lee.
Can I bring something up?
What?
Can I just bring... I can make a comparison with Stan Lee to Iwata from Nintendo. Every company respected him for what he was able to do. Didn't matter if they were enemies, friends, or rivals. When he passed, each company paid their respects to him because he did what they couldn't do. Made fun games. Microsoft.
Amen.
Amen.
Also, just to give one of my favorite cameos from Stan Lee, Thor Ragnarok. Hey Thor, you want a little off the top?
No, please, good sir, please don't cut my hair. No!
Wait. You know what my personal favorite one was?
What?
The cameo from Age of Ultron.
Oh God.
Yes.
He's carried away by the security guards. Excelsior.
Oh my God, so good.
After getting drunk on Asgardian booze.
No, my favorite one, the Civil War. Is this Tony Stank?
I have a package for Tony Stank. Yeah, that's right. This is Tony Stank.
Tony Stank.
Anyways, let's move on to the toy news, shall we? We can remember Stan Lee's greatest moments later. Anyway, so
I'm guessing I'm taking this since.
Go right ahead. Who are you?
I haven't taken anything tonight, so SSS Gridman, strong style, soft vinyls. Well, considering one of the weapons, you could call this a samurai strong style.
God damn it! You stole my joke! You stole my joke!
I don't get the joke.
Samurai strong style, you know, the song from Movie War Core?
That was done by the same
no, wait.
It was
Samurai Strong
before,
Style was
Megamax.
Movie War Megamax. Yeah, I was
okay.
And it was done by the same singers that would go on to do the Ghost opening. You know, the Pompadour.
Anyways, moving on.
Official reviews of the vinyls have been released, while the initial Fighter Gridman vinyl was packaged with the first vinyl, the first volume of the Blu-ray. They're also releasing Primal Fighter Gridman, which is the green and purple version.
Yes.
Okay.
The non-optimized version.
And then they have Strong Style.
Yep. It is priced at 3,980 yen and will be released in December.
Or $35.27, which, not bad. Not bad for a figure.
Not bad for a figure and Blu-ray set.
I just want to hear the articulated figures release dates so I could actually get the articulated Max Gridman.
Yep.
Same.
Yeah, Scotsman.
And then last but not least, we have our final news article. Oh, sorry.
Which, Mr. Zeltrax, please do the honors.
Go right ahead,
Down.
Down, boy. Down.
It's as if Zeltrax's wallet is crying in agony, but it's hiding it behind it, going, yes!
Zeltrax is laughing at his wallet's pain.
Yes, because credit to Power Ranger Talk on Twitter for finding the Amazon listings for these. Dude, you are awesome!
And let's talk about what was revealed, shall we?
Yes, because if you guys all remember at Power Morphicon, they announced the Power Rangers Lightning Collection, which is basically Hasbro's fuck you to the Legacy line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
In absolutely every way possible.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But yeah, they looked so good. It's like so good. I was like, no joke. with one of the figures released, I asked them, would they be able to do some characters that have actual capes and like would they be able to do cloth capes and shit? No joke.
Wait, hang on. There's one bit of news in here that should have been included.
But
because it's it's another little thing that proves why Bandai of America can suck it.
Yeah.
What?
The news article: Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel toy listed in top 10 unsafest toys
oh,
of 2018.
that,
Oh, God.
that stupid,
Yeah,
that stupid shit with the watch shit. It's like,
yeah, I feel that. Hang on a second.
Toy sword, dipshits.
Hang on a second. Let me grab something real quick for the soundbot because I feel like this is deserving. One sec.
Yeah, fail horn.
Thank you, Steve.
Zeltrax, I'm
Please.
betting
Jesus, Steve is a little loud today.
See, you just did that Zanaku vinyl with the articulation thing.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, calling it right now, Lightning Collection Zenaku for the next wave.
Fucking A! If they did that, no joke, I'll put a second mortgage on the house just to get that whole fucking way pre-ordered. I will literally do that.
And
Also, Lightspeed Rescue, please. Second wave.
Please?
Yeah. Oh shit! Flutter slacked off again.
What?
Wait, what?
We have new Soto figures revealed for Geo, and they include armor
Damn it.
figures. The figures that haven't been revealed yet. The figures include figures are figures for Knight and Ryuki, and Ryuki even includes Drag Redder. The
Nice.
Counter Geo O's armor, and most importantly of all, 3 brand new figures for Geo of Rider armors that have yet to be revealed in the show.
Damn it, Flutter.
Damn
The
it.
Rider- The Rider armors are as follows: Kamen Rider Geo Blade armor, Kamen Rider Geo Kabuto armor, and last but not least, Kamen Rider Geo Kiva armor.
Nice.
I'm on the bet Spade Ace would want to get the Geo Blade armor.
Anyways,
Badly.
we should probably get on to the list of Lightning Collection figures. So
Oh, yeah.
already
Alright,
revealed.
Let us start listing them off. First off, obviously, since they announced it at Power Morphicon, one of the first figures is, of course, Mighty Morphin White.
Mhm.
Obvious.
Yeah, we
Then
gotta have
second-
Tommy.
Yeah, we gotta have Tommy in there somehow. But quite incidentally, the next figure in the wave, Mighty Morphin Pink, which is
Good old Kimberly or Cat, whichever you prefer.
whichever you prefer. But yeah, we do have another Mighty Morphin figure in the wave, and it's quite honestly, I thought this was going to happen after Tamashii Nations were going to do a Figure Arts Lord Zed, but then of course Tamashii Nations fucked up on the Sentai Figure Arts.
Mm-hmm.
So the next Mighty Morphin figure.
Dun, dun, dun.
So the next Mighty Morphin figure is, of course, I am Lord Zed, Emperor of all that I see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're getting a Lord Zed figure. And I actually hope that with Lord Zed, because the Lightning Collection is revealed to have additional special effects and shit. You know how it was revealed that some of the Power Ranger figures for the Lightning Collection are going to have actor heads for them.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that in a replacement for the actor head, Zed gets one of the enlarging bombs.
Nice.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Anyways, moving away from. Oh,
Why is Hasbro including the main villain from Tokyo?
Wait. Okay. You know.
Kyoryu.
Scotland. I was gonna say this for Silver, but I'm gonna use it on you.
Ooh.
New button. Activate.
Man, you corny!
Yes. Now permission.
I should also warn you
Permission
guys,
to send him to the black
I'm
hole?
already halfway through a pint at the
Granted.
moment.
I didn't hear what he just said, but
I don't know either, but
Anyway, moving right along. With
Like a flutter should.
wait, hang on. You know what? I'm calling it right now. SDC exclusive for Lightning Collection. Lord Zed with the throne.
Nice.
That would be kind of interesting, though I honestly figured Zed with the Throne would be released at retail, but who gives a shit? Anyway, the thing I would actually love to see with Zed, aside from the enlarging bomb, is like he have like a lighting effect part or something like that could clip onto his visor to simulate his red vision when he peers down onto the earth.
Nice.
And that his visor would be painted a deep dark red, because that's what I honestly think Zed should look like in terms of figures, because every other time when we get a Lord Zed figure, his visor is either blue or red, like just standard shades. Like, really, guys? Really? You did not even look at the show? It's like, moving on.
Anyways, should we move this in the order that Flutter had placed it in, or should we go in chronological order?
Chronological order, because I'm getting giddy already.
All right, go right ahead.
Because in chronological order, the one figure that has me laughing like a maniacal madman, Lost Galaxy Magna Defender.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has happened.
Okay. Silver, I actually have a fun story I'd like to mention involving the Magna Defender.
Go right ahead.
Yes.
So,
Okay, so
wait,
as
quick,
you all...
Jack, would you say you'd like to turn on the power?
Yes.
Nice.
God damn it. Okay. So do you guys remember when back in the day KB Toys was a thing?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully
okay,
it becomes back a thing in December.
Maybe, who knows? But the thing is, they had several Power Ranger figures, and one of them included a figure for the Magna Defender. Except when I got him in hand, I noticed that he didn't have his cape. So what I asked my dad
Welcome
to
back,
do...
Kiryu. Have you learned your lesson?
Also,
also
warning.
Ulti
Oh, also
Yes,
Ulti
also-
left. Oh no. No, don't
Fair
send Ulti to the
warning.
black hole.
guys, fair warning.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, obvious.
Okay then.
He's a
Right.
Scotsman. What did you expect, people?
Fair enough.
Can I finish, please?
Yeah, go ahead and finish.
Go ahead.
Okay. So when I noticed I didn't have a cape, I asked my dad to make one, and he did. He sewed together an attachable cape for the figure.
Fucking A.
No. Here's the thing that's more impressive. Here's the thing. Keep in mind, back in the day when this happened, we didn't really have as much access to the internet.
Yeah,
So-
here's all I have to say about that.
Mhm.
DL Dad does what Band don't.
Ha!
Huh?
Yeah. To be fair, there was a figure for Magna Defender back in the day that did have a cape, but it was like one of only.
All plastic.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but so I had a DVD that basically had several Power Ranger episodes on it, and one of the episodes included Lost Galaxy. So what my dad did was he basically asked me to put that on the TV, and he basically sewed together that cape from only a few still shots of the Magna Defender.
Nice. Anyways, we should probably continue onwards. So next up on the
Yes.
roster.
But yeah, next up in chronological order, which is another figure that I was not expecting to see in the first wave, and of course, Trekkie B47 is going to buy the whole wave regardless of this one figure. Motherfucking SPD Shadow Ranger.
I know that this is the Japanese. Damn it, Kyoryu! I was about to say it. I was about to say the line. You know what? Screw it. I know that this is the Japanese equivalent, but Jigoku no Banken Dekamasta. So good.
I am so fucking
Now
happy
only
that
need the Lightning Collection Korag.
you
Oh,
better
that'd
bet your
be
fucking
epic.
ass they're gonna do one, because again, he's repeat potential.
Yes. I guess that as Zeltrax would say, that would be bitchin',
Yes, it would be.
like this
I
house.
cannot wait. But yeah, I cannot wait to see what kind of figures, what kind of accessories the Magna Defender and Shadow Ranger will include.
Oh, and then I'm excited for this next one. Or these next
Yep.
three.
Yep, next in chronological order, Dino Charge Red.
My boy
Obvious.
Tyler. Yeah.
I cannot wait. I do hope that if it is possible,
sorry, I was gonna need to say this real quick. And somewhere the Dragoon sneezes.
That's two.
You don't know the joke, do you?
I don't get
Because
the joke.
his name is also Tyler.
Yes, it's real name Tyler.
God damn it.
Ah, nice.
And
Yeah, I
then
actually
the
do
one
hope
I'm
that,
super excited for.
I do actually hope that with the Lightning Collection Dino Charge Red Ranger that he comes with either parts for the Dino Steel arm or like a replaceable arm like the Figuart did.
Or a shovel.
You know, I honestly hope they include an accessory, a shovel accessory, because that would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, let's be honest here.
Wait. You know what we need? We need two different versions of the shovel. One that's basically undamaged, and the other that is damaged from the attack from Ice Age.
Yeah.
I was wait, what? I was like, damn, shovels and Power Rangers are powerful. Well, for the first 5 or 6 shots.
For those who don't get the joke, in the first episode of Power Rangers Dino Charge, Tyler ends up
the first few episodes.
Like Tyler, this is before he even gets his powers. Unmorphed, uses a shovel to fight back against the bad guy.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
it is
uses
glorious.
He uses a short little shovel shit to basically block all of Ice Age's beams, and it works for about 5 or 6 shots until the thing starts melting.
Yeah, but that was probably one of the best moments in the show.
That was only episode 1!
That whole
Exactly.
first episode was amazing.
It was. Dino Charge is definitely a hidden gem.
It is.
Supercharge kind
Oh,
of fell flat.
Oh, Gem, I saw what you did there, Silver. You said Gem.
Oh shit, you're right.
Get it? Because it'd have the inner gems?
Yeah.
Anyway, the last 2 figures announced for the Lightning Collection for the first wave. Obviously, we're gonna have the current season airing, so Beast Morphers Red and Gold.
Yeah. Let's
So,
go,
okay.
Buster.
It's kind of
Beat
weird
the
that they're
Buster.
doing both.
Busters, ready? Go.
Busters
that.
ready to go.
I'm honestly kind of surprised that they're doing both. I'm honestly kind of surprised they're doing both Red and Gold in the first wave, because you don't split up Beast Beat Buster and Stack Buster. You just don't.
Yeah, that's weird.
Wave 2, call it now.
Yeah, wave 2, Stack
Probably.
Buster.
And I also there's another thing that I also hope to see with the first promo images of the figures, because I honestly do hope that Magna Defender comes with a cloth cape. I hope Hasbro listened to me, because I was like the 3rd or 4th question at Morphicon asking about that.
Okay.
Nice.
Here's what to do. 2 different versions of the cape. One of the capes played out that's made of plastic. The other is complete cloth.
I'd be
We'll
okay
see.
with that.
Anyway,
The
that'll
other
do
thing
it for the news. Oh, sorry.
The other thing I'm hoping for with the Lightning Collections figures, please, Hasbro, for the love of God, if you have deep enough pockets, spring for the gold paint! If you don't spring for the gold paint, the fandom will fucking implode like they did on Zeo Gold!
Exactly.
Rail tracks.
Wait.
No.
What paint did you say to use, CM?
DL, I swear to God.
Good God.
Okay, that's
Damn
it. Both of you to the black hole.
What?
I would just like to say one thing about this Lightning Collection thing.
Go ahead, Kyoryu.
If they do release Stag Bust in the second wave, have them stand in front of the Gold Buster.
Yes. Oh man, I can't wait for Beast Morphers. Oh my god.
Wait.
Please do not disappoint me, Hasbro. I have invested a lot of time into your shows. Please do not disappoint.
So are the gods shining down on me, or do I not see any premium Bandai news?
Yep, there's no premium Bandai news, so yeah.
Okay, Kanagon. We time to go on vacation. I recommend Altea. Here's under Garia control at the moment.
What's LT? Oh, that's a Voltron reference.
I'm gonna wait till Zeltrax and DL get back so I can make that again.
I'll bring them back. So have you boys learned your lesson?
Yes, we've learned our lesson, asshole.
Hey,
Love you too,
Yeah,
Zeltrax.
Yeah, but Zeltrax, since there's no premium Bandai news, me and Kanagon are gonna go on vacation. Kanagon wants to go to a place called Altea. Here's under Galra control at the moment. You want a recommendation?
God damn you! Also, you spelled Galra. Somebody spelled Galra wrong. It's
Wait,
spelled
who?
Blame Flutter.
Blame Flutter.
Flutter!
No, that was
This is how Galra's spelled.
No,
That's
that
how that's
was
spelled.
Here, I'll
that
fix
was
it.
It was stupid autocorrect. I wrote that.
There we go.
That like 10 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Anyways, so yeah, that's it for the news. So let's move on to the episode. Starting off with Kamen Rider Geo, and I called it. I freaking called it.
Yeah, we all called it.
Anyways, well, first we should get to the name of the episode. Taka Tora Bata Nisenju. Nisenju.
Also,
Yeah.
Soba, I finished up that line for you. And
Thank
you didn't
you.
thank me. What the hell?
But yeah, thank you. So yeah,
You're welcome.
Takatora Bata 2010.
Tatoba, tatoba, tatoba.
Thank you, Alti. And this is once again another showing of Tokiwa Sougo, not an idiot.
Deshinta.
Yeah. How long do you think it's going to take for him to get off his high horse and actually give the show an actual chance?
Never.
Probably never, because of the president of the producers.
Yeah, let's also forget this the same guy who has a hate boner for every modern Sentai post Kaiju.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Wait. Hold on. You know what? I think it came up with an avid a character of who to compare Shirakura to.
Yes.
Shirakura has a hate boner for all things Toku, like how Lex Luthor has a hate boner for everything Superman.
Ha!
Fair enough, but we were talking. But wait,
Ironically,
why were we bringing up Shirakura when we were talking about Death Shinta?
Because he hates
Because
Shirakura.
they hate Shirakura.
Fair enough.
And quite ironically, with the whole Lex Luthor thing, they actually just cast like a past Luthor in from Superman 4 to play Lex Luthor on Supergirl.
Huh. Interesting. Anyways,
Yeah.
we should probably get to the actual episodes.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, we catch up with Sogo. Well, actually, no, we catch up with Hina and Eiji for meeting for the quote unquote first time.
Wibbly wobbly, time jacker, Weimery.
Yeah,
That's a good phrase. Phrase. We should keep that.
Wibbly wobbly, time jacker, Wimey.
I'm loving Zio, but Jesus Christ, do the time jackers' time manipulation make no goddamn sense at all.
It doesn't, but who cares?
But then again, time manipulation in any sort of media rarely works.
Ahem.
Rarely.
Where's the time sweeper, motherfizer?
I said rarely because the only time when it actually has worked was, what was a certain thing? Oh yeah, Back to the Future!
I mean, yes, Back to the Future is one of the greatest movies of all time, but yeah. But I like to bring up a counter argument. Blink's the time sweeper.
Silver, you do realize that there are some people who have not ever played Link to the Time Sweeper.
Which is a damn shame.
I never
because
heard of that game either, so there you go.
We don't have any time for this squabbling.
Fair enough. But Zeltrax, basically to put it lightly, Blinks the Time Sweeper is a game about a time manipulating cat, and it's one of my favorite games of all time.
Huh. I'll have to look that up sometime.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I love that game so much. Anyways, right. Moving on, we're talking about O's. We're not talking about Blinks, even though O's also has to do with a cat. Me. Anyways, so
and Silver, because I respect you, I am not going to make the obvious cat joke.
Thank you. Anyways, moving on. So he ends up breaking the two of them out of Dan Kuroto jail.
Did she use her super strength that was rarely ever explained in O's?
Yeah.
Yep.
How does that even?
Motherfucker!
She's an android. She's got to be an android.
Yeah.
No, wait. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. I noticed looking back on the episode. If you looked closely, the exact same facial reaction from Eiji is the same reaction he had from when he first saw it in O's.
Okay,
Wow.
seriously.
Episode 1 callback.
Seriously. Toei, explain how Hina has these super strength powers.
Toei, explain this fuckery.
It's
Exactly. Damn it, Sawa!
And of course, the reference one of Mildred's means and regarding Ryuki. Explain this fuckery!
Exactly. Anyways, so of course, Dan Kuroto kind of catches them again, and Sougo helps, but it's obvious that Sougo doesn't seem to be questioning a lot of what Dan Kuroto's doing.
Sougo's not really helping Kuroto. He's more observing.
Yeah, and the other thing I did want to also mention and notice from this last episode and this one, Sougo's not stupid. He's learning from Kuroto to see what kind of person he is. And like, hell, even when he fought against Gates last episode, Sougo wasn't even actually even basically hurting him. He was basically defending himself. He was hurting Gates in areas that wouldn't be fatal. It was just defense. It was just defensive strategy, and that's how Gio was able to kick Gates' ass because Gates is, of course, he's got so much of a spiked dick up his ass. He doesn't even see it.
Hang on.
Yeah, Zeltrax, you see why I hate Gates.
Yeah.
Wait. Better comparison.
Yeah.
Gaze is Lex Luthor, Geo Superman.
Oh god damn it, yes!
Oh jeez.
And ironically enough,
wait, weren't we making the Superboy Prime thing last week or last couple weeks?
Oh god.
Silver, to answer that, okay, no left off.
Fair enough. Anyways, Zeltrax, you see why I hate Gates.
And yes, DM, and we have turned A's into Superboy or Prime. We are basically restricting ourselves to only using one joke with him per episode until he redeems himself.
Exactly.
Yes.
Anyways,
Better in my time. I'll kill you. I'll kill you to death.
Exactly. Anyways, speaking of which, so Tsukiyomi's healing up Gates' wounds thanks to future technology.
Yes. Also, Sougo kicked his ass last episode was glorious.
No, wait. The answer is how she's doing it? Nanomachine, son.
God damn it, nanomachine.
Oh, nanomachine. Oh, we're getting all Metal Gear on this.
Seriously. Look at the way she does it. Tell me it's like the survival viewer from Snake Eater.
You're not wrong.
Yeah, nanomachines. Anyway, Sougo ends up calling up Gates, being like, "Hey, I want to talk to you." And then Gates pulls a Zero from Mega Man X4, attacking him right off the bat. In which, to quote Colonel from said game, "What do you think you are doing?"
Is it sad that we're quoting Mega Man X4, possibly one of the worst X games of all fucking time in regards to
No. Zian, that honor goes to X7.
Burn to the
Fair
ground,
point.
burn to the ground, burn to the ground, burn to the ground.
Burn to the ground, burn to the ground.
Fuck you, Flame Hider! Go to hell! I hear it's hot there!
Wow.
Wait. Actually, if you think about it, Flame Hider's shoulder pads look very similar to Gio's O's armor shoulder pad.
No, none of that. Shame on you. Moving on.
Also, Silver, would you say that Zeltrax is triggered?
Mm-hmm.
Little
Yeah,
bit.
I have another way to trigger him.
Yeah,
Dance,
dude, I was
water,
waiting
dance.
I was waiting for you to get the Gaia memory, you son of a bitch.
Oh, sorry. But Zeltrax,
Yes.
dance, water, dance.
And of course, I quote Josh Scorcher, kill him with fire! No, seriously. You kill a water guy with fire.
You defeat a water guy
No!
with fire.
No! God damn it,
Anyways.
Josh Scorcher. I wish you luck on your marriage.
Yes.
Actually,
Omedeto, Subarashi.
Actually, let's write that down for now. Future plugin, Josh Scorcher.
Yes.
Yes.
Anyways, moving on. So yeah, Zio and Gates end up fighting. Gee, what else
Again.
is new?
So they fight and they fight and they fight and they fight.
However, a couple of waste
Zio
yummies end up. Anyways, a couple of waste yummies end up attacking some of the workers for Dan Kuroto as they're bystanding, and Zio obviously is like, "Oi, get away from them!" In which seems to convince Gates that he's not on the side of Dan Kuroto, in which we end up seeing that eventually, or we end up seeing that pretty soon, as when Eiji and Hina are tied up, and Sougo ends up confronting Dan Kuroto, asking what kind of king he is. Well, after Dan Kuroto gives his usual thing of I will be almighty and powerful and mortals will tremble before me kind of shtick that we've seen before, Sougo's like, man, you really suck. And I'm just like, oh.
No, wait.
Actually, hang on a second. Let me actually grab the quip.
Let's paraphrase it. Wow, you sound like a jerk.
Yeah.
Hang on. What's the thing? I'm trying to find what the you guys know the hang on.
So who
Here
wants
we
to
go.
talk about
Yeah, a second. Let me just grab this for so set me back up. So DLBot, you go ahead and be Dan Kuroto. So Kuroto, what exactly are you doing with what kind of king are you?
I am a king that will stand atop all mortals. Oh, they will kneel before me
Man.
and tremble at my presence.
Man, you really suck.
Please DM me that video bit. I need to use that for videos.
Oh, by all means, use it.
so
Oh lordy.
Anyways, Zio ends
are
up.
we at the part where they find out Dan Kuroto killed his father?
Well, we already kind of figured that out before, but anyways.
Yeah.
Well, here they actually clarify. They basically clarify, yeah, the businessman they killed was in fact his Daddy Dearest.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Dan Masamune is dead, so that means Conan Kronos never happened.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God.
Anyways,
So-
moving on.
Does that mean Dan Masamune is out of print?
Oh God.
God
No,
damn it!
God. I'm gonna pretend you did not say that.
He's discontinued.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
God.
Oh god. I
Anyways,
hate you
so-
all.
So Zio ends up fighting another O's, but then Aura comes in with Castle Duran. Wrong
Yeah.
Aura.
Yeah. Apparently, these
Well,
hijackers
that
don't really
kind
turn-
of shoots down my theory. Unless the
So,
Timejackers are holding on to the Kiva Ride Watch.
So wait a minute. Castle Duran is a transformer. Kiva,
Oh,
why the
Jesus
fuck did
Christ.
you not?
Why
Why
does
did you
that
not-
sound so goddamn awesome?
Why the fuck did you not use it as the big massive Kamen Rider in your movie?
Okay.
Alright, sorry. That song just came into my mind.
Okay. Let's say it's right off the bat. Castle Duran at the time machine is fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yes! I love the look of the thing so much.
Unfortunately, it kind of shoots down the theory that I had regarding, Drive and Ghost.
So wait, so
Hey, hold on now, Silver. Show's not over yet.
Yeah, fair enough. We
No.
haven't seen Schwartz's time machine yet. So if Schwartz's
Oh.
time machine is Trideron, then that proves it.
Yes.
okay. So I'm just gonna call this Castle Duran Transformer Scourge.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes! Yes!
Anyways,
I got that reference.
Anyway, so Geo ends up using the O's Ride Watch, in which it summons Claws. Well, okay, so the Time Machine is cosplaying as Wolverine. That's interesting.
Wait. Claws?
Claws?
But it's not Christmas yet, Silver.
Do you want to be sent to the black hole?
Hey, you were the one who said it summons claws.
Anyways, and then he
Wait,
uses
wait,
Tajador.
Wait, hold on. Claws? What does that have to do with Earth Mother 3?
No.
What does this have to do with Banja Ryuga?
Okay, that's it. You know what? Dialbot, I'm using your own button against you. Give me a second.
Oh god.
Here we go.
Yeah, you knew that this was gonna happen. You know that, right?
Man, you corny!
Okay.
Yeah, DL,
Oh,
you
jeez.
do realize that I can use your secret weapon against you.
And
Don't mess with the man with the Gaia memories, DL.
Yeah, well, in response, I say to you, don't mess with the man who has the evil driver.
Well, let's see who wins, W or Evil.
Anyway, it's kind of nice that AG actually has both the O's and O's Tajador ride watches, and of course, most other people would say, "Why the fuck does AG have two ride watches?" Simple answer: movie promotion. Because when you go see Hasty Generations Forever, you get the O's Tajador ride watch.
Let me actually try and see if I can actually justify the creation of this thing. Okay. The ride watches are essentially...
I think I got it. One's for AG, the other one's for Onk.
Dang it!
Thank you, Silver. You threw off my groove. You threw off my groove.
I'm sorry, but you have thrown off the Emperor's groove.
Shit!
Wait a minute.
And we can't send Silver to the black hole because he's recording.
They'll try to steal, but do you smell burning?
I feel like I'll just get a hug and be done with it.
Yeah.
Steelbot. They'll try. Steelbot.
Uh,
They'll try.
Yes.
You guys smell burning. I think Silver left his spinach puff in the oven.
my spinach puffs.
Oh, god damn it.
Anyways,
Also, everybody, say it with me.
Oh god.
Kamen Rider yours. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
We're not quite ready. We're not that yet.
well, yeah, they go back to the past, and Zio ends up,
Wait,
we end up
we-
seeing
and we also
how
get a
Gankuroto gets the
we actually get a surprise camera from another member of O's. Hey, look, it's the monkey doll.
Oh God!
No,
Oh, God.
Fucking Monkey Doll!
Fucking monkey though, fucking creepy ass motherfucker.
Wait. Actually, I have a button prepared for this.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus!
I have a button that I've prepared for just such
That doll is fucking creepy.
I got it.
Although one thing that's interesting is this is around the time where Dan Kuroto would release the Bugster virus, as it was 5 years before the events of X-Aid.
Yeah.
So this was around the era.
Not to mention the fact of when Kuroto became another O's. It was right around the time when O's just barely started and AG unleashed his first rider kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which I think was like what, episode 2, 3, give or take.
So it seems like in an alternate history, instead of releasing the Bugster virus, Dan Kuroto becomes king.
Wait. Hold on. You know what, Silver? We can make another joke with him.
What?
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Monty Python.
Oh, God.
God damn it.
Oh jeez. Who are you?
I'm a king.
I didn't vote for you.
you.
You don't vote for kings.
How did you become king?
Anyways, let's put it there because we need to finish the episode.
Real quick, I need to play my clip for the doll.
Go ahead.
And like that, I got a second win.
Wait for it.
I'm watching you.
Oh God.
Oh, God.
Oh God.
Janitor for the win.
Oh God.
If that thing wasn't
Anyways,
creepy enough.
yeah, that doll is creepy. Like, that is even more creepier than Cardfight Vanguard's nightmare doll Alice. And Alice is kind of creepy.
Yeah. Oh, you remember the doll episode from W? You Silver?
Oh God, don't even remind me of that one. What is up with dolls and being creepy?
Wait. You know, that reminds me of a quote from Dish Shit from the episode, from his review of Double. Now prepare to be attacked by the ghost of Jim Henson. Dance, puppets, dance!
Oh God. Anyways, moving on. So it's a usual standard fight, and O's armor uses the actual O's medals instead of rings for the rider kick.
Wait.
Yes.
Hold on.
To quote Sento and Emu, that doesn't look right.
That doesn't look right.
Hold on.
Well, at least it's closer. At least it's closer to the actual shit.
Yeah.
I actually want to bring up two things that we kind of glanced over.
Yeah.
The first is the finisher for the time machine in using Contador. Or they called it the Giga Scan time break, which is a good callback to one of Tadador's finishers.
The Giga Scan.
Yes.
Which I actually find that interesting because with the original O's ride watch, it just says scanning time break. Does that mean that we'll have alternate finishers for these other ride watches?
Actually, yes.
Actually, we do, because if you look at video reviews of like the Gashapon ride watches, it's like for example, I just saw the Birthright watch by Keizo a little while ago. Finisher is actually Cell. It's like obviously with when you use it with Gates, obviously it's like a Cell time bomb.
Makes sense.
And for Grateful, it's the Mega Omega time best, which wait, hold on, and that only for it's supposed to be for boost? Whatever.
I don't know.
Okay.
It's Ghost. Don't think about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I wanted to mention involving with the O's armor. Firstly, that that during the fight, we actually see another O's actually spill medals from each hit from Gio.
Ooh, very fitting.
And
Nice.
secondly, I love the speech that Sougo gives to Kuroto as he's beating him down. That it is for him to decide if he's really a worthy king, but everyone else.
Sougo is learning. Sougo is not an idiot. Why can't people see that?
Rejoice, everybody.
Oh yes.
Happy birthday and rejoice!
Wait, hang on. That reminds me. There's another bit of news wasn't included.
Oh, I remember the sound. Yes. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday.
誰かご存知なんですか？
おめでとう。
素晴らしい。
Okay.
Kogami is the only one crazy enough to try and bake a cake while the literal apocalypse is happening all around him.
Okay. Hey,
Wait, Kogami? Don't you mean Kakebasu?
Ha!
Okay. Hey,
Or I guess it'd be Keikibasu. Because the way to say cake in Japanese is keiki.
which
Cake.
Cake Boss? Wait, this is in New Jersey.
Ha!
Huh?
Anyways, we should probably finish up with this episode.
Yes.
Yep.
Also, something weird. We don't see. What's weird? We don't see Kuroto's ride watch explode.
We
Yeah.
do.
Huh.
Oh, we do? Oh,
I think we do. It's more of a blinking and miss it moment.
oh okay.
Yeah, it probably
If I
was.
remember, let me just check. I think it's just lying beside him.
It probably just exploded off screen.
Probably did.
Probably.
I'll have a look.
Anyways,
Yeah, it's just lying right next to him.
yeah, that's weird. It didn't explode.
Yeah.
To quote Marvin the Martian, where's the
Where's the
kaboom?
kaboom? There's supposed to be an earth-shattering kaboom!
Actually, I feel like it should be. There's supposed to be a ride watch shattering kaboom.
Wait. Actually, I want to mention one bit where Waz basically said, where he says to Kuroto, in simpler terms, congratulations, and you are a piece of shit that was used to nurture my king.
Wow.
You know what? I feel like we need to hang on a second. Let me go and grab this again because I feel like this needs to be used a second time. Give me a second.
Wait. You know what? That reminds me. There is another bit of news that Flutter did not include.
Oh God.
Flutter's
The
just
plushie.
slacking off.
Oh God!
Oh yes, we get a
Oh,
Waz
God.
plushie.
You're right.
I want it.
The most adorable plushie has been created.
I
Oh my
want
God.
it so bad.
How much does it cost?
Plushie. Rejoice!
How much does it
Rejoice.
cost?
I don't know yet.
Okay,
I don't care how much it costs. I'm freaking getting that plushie, even if it kills me.
interesting. Anyways, we should probably give our. We should probably.
hold on.
Sorry.
We're not quite done yet. Because
Where do you think you're going?
we still have one little bit we need to mention involving the end.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was gonna get to that, but I was just saying
Yeah.
we should probably finish up.
Right. Actually, Silver, when we get to that point, I want to bring up a quote. It's from the last Ruby episode, but it is not a spoiler.
Okay.
Not a spoiler.
Anyways, so yeah, Gates kind of leaves.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it now. This is a bad idea because as he is leaving, Aura is watching him, And
Yeah.
before I say anything, I'm going to mention a quote from Ruby Chapter 7 of Volume 6. The hearts of men are swayed easily.
Oh boy.
Now, and here's the thing, Silver. The reason why I say that is because in Screenshots of the latest episode, we see a shot where Gaze is standing next to Schwartz and Aura.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Gates has officially turned to the dark side. Way to go, asshole.
Dun, 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 dun,
He has officially turned heel.
He got
Gates?
heel.
Do you think Gates was attracted by the chocolate chip cookies?
Jesus.
God damn it.
In trying to stop the villain, he has become the villain.
Well, I mean,
You either die the hero or live long
enough to see yourself become the villain.
Yeah.
And you know what? Who else saw this coming? Raises hand sharply.
Yeah.
Wait. Gaze turned to the dark side?
No, you don't say.
Wait. Gaze turned to the dark side? There's
No,
a
you don't
shocker.
say.
Jeez.
So, I mean, Gates. You've went about the same way as every other secondary rider. Turns evil for a couple of episodes, and he's just like, oh wait, I'm meant to be the good guy.
Honestly, I'm not so sure about that because, let's be honest here, Gates is an asshole.
Honestly, if you think about it, him signing with the Time Jackers makes sense because, in the end, they probably do want to kill Gio as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a feeling that. And here's the thing, also, Silver. In part of the summary for the next episode, there is a line that is very foreboding.
Oh boy.
It basically brings up stuff involving the fact of who they're going to see in the next episode, such like that. But one in particular sticks out.
Mm-hmm.
And Waz takes his first steps in betraying Gio.
Ooh.
Betrayal! Betray me!
So does that
And there's
mean...
also something else I want to mention regarding lines from the next episode. That I forget the exact wording, but it's basically Kaito saying directly to Gates' face while they're inside the Helheim Forest, which I have my own little theory about that in a bit. But Kaito basically says, you're starting to act like me. Don't act like me. Basically saying you're never gonna really understand true power or strength or something like that. I forget the exact wording. I apologize in advance.
Oh,
It's basically,
so nice.
You're not gonna be on the. I forget the wrong wording. I apologize. I just can't remember the
Yeah,
line right
we'll
now.
see. But we will definitely see what happens with Gates. So, final rating for this. Oh.
But yes, next episode, we're going back to Zawama City, bitches. It's because our fruitful boys are back. And wait.
Who ordered the fresh oil?
Wait. Why is there a second Sougo? Oh my
Weirdly,
god.
there was a second Sougo in this episode too, I think.
No, there wasn't.
No, there
Okay,
wasn't.
that's weird.
Also,
Wait, a second Sougo.
Also,
Does that mean he is a clone?
You know what, DL? I'll allow it for you this one time. I think I'm a clone now.
Oh, there's always two of me just hanging around. I think I'm a clone now.
Okay, that's enough.
Wait. Hold on. I want to change one real quick.
Sure, go ahead.
Because every ride watches a hand me down.
Nice.
Anyway,
I think this episode. Oh.
Damn, I missed a joke.
Yeah, we made some dumb jokes.
I think I'm a clone now joke.
Oh.
And I changed the last lyric to because every ride watch is a hand-me-down.
Oh God.
Well, facts.
Yeah.
I've got an idea for a meme you guys can make. Yeah, it's got the downside of the Schwartz.
Yeah.
Anyways.
You got the downside of the Schwartz.
Yeah.
There's two sides to every Schwartz.
That's the upside.
Anyways, guys, come on.
All right.
So final ratings. I give this an A-. It was a good episode.
Same. A minus.
A minus as well. However, there's one thing that wasn't really left to answer. That wasn't really answered in this episode.
What's that?
Where the fuck did the Takarot boy come from?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Also, it's best you don't know.
I'm betting the Taka Watch Roy came from the Sougo clone.
Also,
Yeah.
And now let's move on to Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger, or as I like to call it, Monado Boy 2.0.
Oh,
Huh?
Oh God.
Yep, we have the reveal of Super Lupin Red, and the episode is called "Bet on This." Okay, now I kind of want to. Now I'm half tempted to start singing Zac Efron.
Oh, same.
Oh God,
same.
yes, I remember that. I know that video I saw last night. I had to get that song because it was actually so fucking good.
Silver, you are not the only one who thought of that. Someone on Twitter made a small music video to that exact song.
Oh my
Dude,
gosh!
Weirdly, it
Link me that. Link me that right now.
Alright.
That.
Anyways, so the episode starts off with
weirdly that song actually made the fight scene that more badass.
yeah, considering yeah. Well, we'll cover that in a bit, because I have some things to say about Super Lupin Red.
Yeah. Also, Zelchek, that song with Key from Voltron. Perfect.
Anyways, moving on. So it starts off with Noelle looking on the Pat Ranger's computer and seeing Zamigo. Also, thank Christ Zamigo actually has some relevance in over freaking 1,000 episodes.
Yeah. This is where we finally find out the big secret with Zamigo. The people he
Hang on. We will get to that in a second because after learning about Zamigo, we cut to the Pat Rangers fighting Isolob. And you might be thinking...
Yeah, the shrimp guy, the one that was shot by Zamigo. And I was thinking, did he die?
He did.
But here's the thing. We now learn one important thing. The people Zamigo frees... hang on. The people Zamigo frees, they're not dead.
I'm not dead yet.
They're just put on ice.
Ice. Exactly.
Ice, baby.
And apparently he can teleport the icicles that he makes around.
Mm-hmm.
As we will see later in this episode.
Alti, you can thank me later.
Oh, gosh.
So...
the Ice Age.
So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that we... Oh, why did Alti move? Alti, where are you going?
Wait, what?
Where are you going?
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, you went to the general chat.
Mm.
Anyways.
Wait, did I?
Yes, you did. Anyways. So yeah, this is actually... For the first time, we actually get some plot relevancy in this, and we actually get a plot revelation. This is what Lupin Ranger versus Pat Ranger should have been.
Silva, you know the people behind these shows don't think about these kind of things. Also, Lupin Rangers, what killed your loved ones?
The Ice Age!
Oh, jeez. Anyways. So, yeah. after Noelle ends up asking Toma and Umika about it, well, they don't really say too much, but Umika seems to have a bit of an internal crisis on telling Noelle, and after talking to Sakia, of all people...
Oh, Jesus.
She ends up realizing, yeah, we should probably tell Noelle about this. But that's just the B plot. The A plot's basically that Lupin Red just follows Isolab around a bunch.
Mm-hmm. But
And he keeps giving Keiichiro the cold shoulder.
Because Keiichiro reminds him of his who he thinks is his dead brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who the fuck it Toei thought, this monster needs to fire shrimp at people?
It's Toei. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Maybe him cooking people into shrimp?
Anyway, so Lupin Red ends up tracking Isolab and is about to fight him as Toma and Umika tell Noelle everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Zamigo to show up.
Yep.
And of course, Amigo shows up to be a cock blocker.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, hey, Lupin Red, cool party.
Yep. Go to old Alolan Snipe.
Alolan Snipe? Don't you mean Mexican Snipe?
No, it's a Alolan Snipe now.
Yeah, it's Alolan Snipe.
Okie dokie, also...
Because Amigo's human form kind of looks like Snipe from X-Aid.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Even though the guy's played by the same actor from Kikaider Reboot.
Exactly.
No, I'm not kidding. It's the actual same guy.
Mm-hmm. No. Also, Amigo, I know you're a pretty chill guy. Just stop eating fucking ice. It looks creepy.
That's the point.
That's the point.
I
That's
know,
the point.
but even then, that's got to be faking sore on his teeth.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's a gangler, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, so moving on. So,
Moving right along.
we finally get Lupin Red using Victory Striker. And, oh boy.
So,
Yeah, but you might need to step in for a second.
Okay, so
yeah.
the first thing that I have to say...
I'm stepping back.
The first thing I have to say... Shoulder pads! Ah!
okay.
Like, Jesus
Silva,
Christ, those dial shoulder pads are huge.
Mm-hmm. Silva, I just need to get one thing off my shoulder with this.
Yes.
So, pun not intended.
Sure.
Yeah, sure it was.
Sure, buddy, sure.
So, Siren Striker, the supposed upgrade that should have been for the Battle Rangers. Nick up on X-Big Cannon's kinda cool. Victory Striker, what can you do as a super mode? Oh, I don't know. I can see the future.
Wait!
Oh God.
Oh God!
God damn it.
I have to do this.
Go ahead.
Fine.
Good.
So, for those of you who are wondering what exactly is a Victory Striker's power for when used, well, it's quite simple, really.
He's having it.
I can see the future.
The first thing that I thought was the Monado from Xenoblade Chronicles.
Also,
And I swear to God, if any of you say that Kyrie is
it's
really
honestly not
feeling
even-
it, I will Dave you. I don't even
It's
care if
honestly not
we don't
even
Dave
the-
here.
It's not even the Monado because the Monado can do like 5 different Monado arts. Victory Striker only uses the one.
Silva,
No, wait.
I have the perfect meme for that. I have the perfect meme for that.
What?
They'll try. Yeah, but was standing next to Super Lupin Red.
Oh God damn it! Yes.
Oh my
Oh God.
Just had a premonition.
Oh my
Oh god, I think I downloaded the recent episode of LuPat, which is this one. I'm gonna edit that meme and just wait until we get to that on Toku Roast because oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile,
So
okay, I just need to wonder.
Yes.
So, I'm just going to think that the whole looking into the future thing and being able to predict moves was built to fight Zamigo since he's unpredictable and he's too quick. Even in
all
the
I
fight,
have to say with this is,
LuPat sees where Zamigo is going, but he cannot tell what Zamigo will do when he gets there.
okay, I'm going to say one thing about this is that, okay, for one thing, it is not as bad as Kyoryu Red Carnival, Chozetsu from the Ninja, or Space Mugen. I will say that much. But it is still bad. My God.
One thing I do like, however, is the item doesn't specify. Kind of like
Victory Striker
the armor was built for Kiki Red Orion. The mini Tira was built for Kyoryu Red Carnival. This one just says Lupin Ranger or Battle Ranger, meaning we could possibly see in V-Cinema them using it.
Yeah.
I really hope that Lupin Blue and Lupin Yellow actually get to use this thing because I am getting sick and tired of all of these Red exclusive power-ups.
Yeah, me too.
You know, they were doing a good job with how they were handling it with the Boomerang Shield and the Splash Buster, even though the Splash Buster should have been used by the Pat Rangers. They were doing a just fine job with that, and then this happens.
But Silver, I have a theory as to why those weapons turn out that way for the Lupin Rangers and why when Keiichiro used the crane, it just became a massive version of the mech. Is that Arsene Lupin was the one that designed the gear for the Lupin Rangers. The Pato Rangers were a thing Noel created, meaning it's still experimental. He didn't have time.
That actually honestly makes a lot of sense.
Wait,
I gotta do it. You know, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you. Whee!
I can actually get the clip.
No, but I mean, think about it.
It
Noel
makes sense.
didn't have had enough time as Arsene to refine, because, like Goody said, Crane and Drill never had a trigger before, and neither did Splash.
You know, it makes sense, but at the same time, it's freaking stupid.
It's just a theory. A Toku theory. Thanks for watching.
Wait. I got the clip.
All right.
Go ahead.
You know, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Oh, Looney Tunes back in action. Huh.
Yeah, that's where the line came from.
That's
What did you
actually
think
a good movie.
What did you think it came from?
Well, I'm sorry, I haven't seen that movie in a while. That's actually a really good movie.
Yeah, it is.
Wait, what movie are we talking about?
Looney
Looney
Tunes back in
Tunes
action.
We then see Victory Lupin Kaiser, which is basically the exact same as any other Lupin Kaiser splash magic anything.
Well, not quite.
Oh, sure, it has a jet mode. Whoop-de-doo. Yeah, as a matter of fact, hang on a second.
Yeah, geez.
Let me just grab this. Thank you. Here we go.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean, Basil?
Thank you, Austin Powers.
Austin Powers for the win.
And plus, I don't even think you can get that with the actual toy version.
Actually, you can.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, you can do it.
Oh my god. Okay then. I guess you can. You know what?
And I do actually kind of like it. And I do actually like Victory Lupin Kaiser's finisher. Basically a drop drill kick.
Okay, yeah, that was actually pretty cool.
And not just that, he basically traps the monster in a bubble wrapped in chain.
Although I'm going to question the flight mode.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
It's a little lazy, but I could take it. Also, that little thing, you said deal about the wrapping the monster in chains before the finisher. The weirdest case of bondage porn I've ever seen.
No.
Amazing! Also,
Yeah,
wait.
I haven't gotten to use the Gaia memories today, so why not?
I knew this was coming. Why do I have such a dirty
Joe
mind?
Trash. Whack.
Ow! Oh god damn it!
Anyways.
Why do I have such a dirty mind?
Anyways, moving on. So we end up getting the Lupin Rangers all together, and Kairi ends up realizing, wait a minute, Noel doesn't know about Zamigo. So the person he lost wasn't frozen.
Yeah, which means, yeah, they're probably dead. Which,
And then meanwhile, with the Pat Rangers, Keiichiro's like, why was Lupin Red fighting so seriously?
No, but guys, when they were talking about Noel, what gang or commander did it just so happen to cut to?
I know exactly. Okay. If they're setting up a rivalry between Destra and Noel, I am all for this.
Okay,
I agree.
Please tell me this goes somewhere. Show, please tell me this goes somewhere, because you have been going nowhere.
Yeah.
I love how they make it that Destra is basically shitting himself because he's lost so much. He's literally resorted to drowning whole bottles of bloody whiskey.
No, wait. No, wait, Scott. And you don't realize he's become you.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, God.
Oh, good God.
I may like whiskey, but I'm not stupid enough to down a whole bottle.
Anyways, guys.
Hey, you're the one who says openly that you drink,
guys.
You drink a lot.
Guys.
Yeah, I drink a lot, but I drink a lot, in batches, so I don't, my liver doesn't go, oh, fuck, I'm dead.
Right.
Okay, so, you know what? It's been 40 episodes, but they're finally getting somewhere. Thank Christ.
Actually, Silver, is it all right if I mention a possible slight rumor involving LuPat?
Does it have to be with Lupin Black?
Yes.
Yeah, actually.
All right.
And I've heard this theory. Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
The rumor is that we will have a reveal of where Arsene is now.
Arsene or Arsene's descendant?
Arsene himself.
Oh boy.
Arsene may in fact be Dogranio.
Oh boy.
Oh, but wait, there's more. The rumor also states that he finally chooses his successor.
Oh boy.
It's not Destra. It's not Ghosh. It's not even Zamigo.
It's Kairi.
Bingo.
Oh, that makes that whole bit when he gets Lupin Magnum make all the more sense.
You know what?
It's like when possibly
I'll be
when
honest,
Kyrie gets.
I want this theory. I want this rumor to be true.
You know what?
I do.
I'll be honest here.
I do.
If this actually comes about, if they make this ending actually work and actually have something like this that's very climactic and stuff, I'll be damned. That would be great.
I would love this idea. This idea that the mentor has basically been pulling the strings the whole time and grooming up one of the main heroes to basically carry on his legacy.
You know what?
Like that.
If this happens, I will completely forgive LuPat for all of the crap that's been dealt.
Wait. Oh my god. Silver. I just drew a parallel. It's like Slade was Robin in Teen Titans.
Oh god!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Oh god! Oh, that'd be so fucking cool!
Oh my god!
Don't fuck this up!
Don't.
We have a few months left. LuPat, don't disappoint us.
Yeah, don't.
Wait. Hold on. Let me get a quote here real quick.
Go right ahead, DL. Oh yes, don't fuck up. Or else you will face the wrath of Barrett.
But okay. I'll be honest here.
The other thing we also got to remember, Delgranio, like, he wiped out the Pot Rangers when they first encountered the guy. He didn't even have to get up from his goddamn chair to do anything. Like, if he could do all that shit with just not getting up from the chair, what's gonna happen when he gets off the damn thing?
Boy.
It's like genius from Georgia. You don't want to see him don't make me get out of my chair. Don't make me get out of my chair, you bitch.
Yeah, don't make me get out of my chair.
If I get out of this chair, you're gonna get fucked up.
Yeah.
I mean, we saw back in one of the early episodes what you can do from sitting down. Oh, saw blades.
Mm-hmm.
Also,
Saw Blade said put two of the Pot Rangers in the hospital.
Yep.
Mhm.
Also, just to say, I was counting there the weeks left. I counted. We're on episode like 41 of LuPat tomorrow, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I counted if this ends in February, like most Sentai does, LuPat should have around 52 episodes.
Oh jeez.
Oh.
Oh my god, let's have that happen.
Final rating.
Yeah.
I give this a B+. And considering how I've been giving C's to LuPat for these past couple of episodes, a B+ is a blessing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I give this episode an A- mainly because I wanted a better fight between Zamigo and Lucifer Lupin.
I give an A. And I want to say right now, I for Lupin and Red, and I'll admit, at first I was a little bit annoyed by the foresight powers and such, but the way that they showed it in the end, that he can see into the future, but not that far, and that basically sometimes his predictions can be wrong. So
like I said,
guys, I just thought of an interesting parallel with Super Lupin Red's future sight.
Ayabagamotto?
What were you saying, DL?
Ayabagamotto?
No, because the Ayabagamotto actually allows you to turn back time.
Alright, fair point.
Well, that's just the MCU Eye of Agamotto.
Yeah. Anyway, the interesting parallel that I thought of when I first heard about this power, it's like, why the fuck does this sound like the Epion system from Gundam Wing?
Oh my god, you're right.
Oh boy.
Does that mean this thing's also going to destroy the Tiger Zord?
Oh god. But yeah,
I still love that fucking episode. The Epion pretty much made the Tiger Zord his bitch.
I'm gonna stick with the Minato comparison because I'm a Xenoblade fan.
Obviously.
Yeah. So Alti, have you given your rating?
No, I did not give my rating. I'll give it a A plus. Old episode.
Mm-hmm.
All right then, and now we move
Oh,
on.
Zeltrax. Don't forget Zeltrax.
Oh yeah, I'll probably give it a straight A because I actually do kind of like Super Lupin Red's form. I actually just got his model from Super Sentai Legend Wars, and I'm planning on rigging up soon. And also because Cube Damashi posted that awesome as hell remix of Bet On It from High School Musical 2. That's all made the fight. All the more enjoyable. Besides Ulti, you can thank me later. I found
Yeah.
the
But
clip.
yeah.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, Super Lupin Red, it's not the worst power-up in the world, but I don't like it.
Hey, Diablo.
Yeah.
Oh, and then in the next episode, oh joy! We have 5
Oh, joy!
Lupin
Filler
Kaisers.
episode with a fake marriage.
Well, that's actually kind of sort of Sentai tradition. Because hell, Akiba Ranger pulled that crap.
Yeah.
We know this. Doesn't mean we have to like it.
I know.
Remember that one-
I was just
remember-
mentioning. I was just mentioning it.
Remember that one episode of Super Mega Force when Emma and Orion got
Don't remind me. That episode was bullshit.
Let's move on.
Why did
to
they have
the-
to adapt that bullshit of the Aqua Ranger plot?
Actually, LT, I have a nickname for that episode. A waste of money.
Anyways,
Yes!
let's move on to the weekly plugin, shall we?
Oh, yes,
And
yes,
Yobot,
yes.
you have this one.
All right,
Take us to
then.
the-
Well, both Kyoryu and I can cover this. This week's plugin is the Renegades React,
Oh, I love the Renegades so much.
or as
They're
they're on
hilarious.
on YouTube, the Renegades Media Group.
Hey, Diablo.
Yeah?
Really? They're cracking.
God damn it!
Anyways, so what do they do?
The Renegades are basically it's a group of guys, sometimes girls. Girls, okay, a girl or two.
Oh, so kind of like us.
So a group of guys, a girl or two. Then there's Micah, who's
And then there's
basically
Chico.
I got
well,
yeah,
then-
Chico the
what-
little chihuahua.
and then there's the 20-something killer robot Caleb.
Oh god damn!
Okay,
20-something
okay, now we-
robot ninja Caleb, 20-something robot ninja Caleb, 20-something robot ninja Caleb.
I'm gonna
We're
kill
gonna
you.
kill you, John
God,
Connor.
Connor.
That's gonna be
Jesus
stuck in my head
Christ.
for a while.
Okay, now I feel like we need a mascot. And let's not have
Oh,
someone
God.
like Sumi. Fuck Sumi.
Hmm.
Oh
mean-
man.
You guys know who I'm
Anyway.
referencing, right?
The Renegades started out as a small group just acting out of one of the members. I think it was Nate's basement.
I think it
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
But
yeah,
you guys know who I'm referencing with Sumi, right?
Yeah.
No.
And then
Anime America.
Ah,
They just
yeah.
kept-
Yeah, the
They
mascot for
basically-
Anime America. I hate that little fucker.
Yeah, they basically just reacted to a lot of random shit.
It can be
Group
stuff
of-
from trailers to video games to most importantly the other reviewers. There's like they've done a ton of reviews of the reacting to reviews from Nostalgia Critic. In fact, here's the thing: they not only reacted to reviews from Nostalgia Critic. Nostalgia Critic basically said flat out that he actually watches their stuff too, and he enjoys it.
Now,
Oh
part
my
of me
God.
wants to see a Renegades react to the Toku Roundup.
Oh god.
Hey guys! On the off chance you're watching this, it's that's something you could do. Maybe.
Please?
No,
Anyways.
the
You know,
thing is,
though, I actually kind of
they
wonder what the whole
basically-
I actually kind of
basically
wonder what the whole
what-
Renegades thing. I'm sorry for interrupting Kyoryu, but you gotta wonder what the whole with them reacting to the Nostalgia Critic episodes. I wonder if they know about the whole change the channel shit.
They probably do.
They
They,
probably
just
do.
try to ignore and just enjoy what's going on.
Yeah.
And apparently Cinema Snob's an asshole.
Anyways, we should probably
Yeah,
get
I
on
would
to
suspect
the
that.
weekly topic, and this one's going to be a bit of a sad one because we're talking about sad moments in Toku. And of course, we have two of the saddest moments here on the thing. Chase's death and Philip's death.
Yeah.
Shut
In
up.
which, if
I don't feel so good.
damn it, DL.
God damn it.
If I didn't do it, Ulti would have.
You know what? Black hole.
Wait, what? I zoned out. What did he do?
He did the Infinity War joke. Okay.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, first
To
rule,
be fair, if he
no
didn't, I
Infinity
would've.
War jokes. Okay? So we're each gonna pick two, one from Sentai, one from Rider. So
Hey, why did you introduce a weekly topic when it's mine?
right, go ahead, Ulti, sorry.
Alright, so for this week's topic, no Infinity War jokes aside, we're gonna pick what we consider the saddest moment in Sentai and Rider. It doesn't have to be a death scene, but it has to be something that can get you right in the feels. So, who wants to go first?
May I start?
Sure.
And I'll bring back in DL Bot so that you can listen. Have you learned your lesson, DL?
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah.
Alright.
So as we said, one sad moment from Sentai, one from Rider. Go ahead and start thinking of yours right now. But I will
Okay.
take the first one, in which, for Rider, I have to go with Chase's death from Kamen Rider Drive.
I'm surprised you didn't go with Philip's death.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I knew that Philip would come back to life. Chase, I didn't know starting off. I was watching Drive simulcast as it was coming out, and I personally really loved Chase. Chase was great, Mach was great, Shinosuke, it was alright.
Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking of the one time where she added Shinosuke and Kiriko for having feelings for each other.
Oh, that thing.
Oh, God damn it.
Actually,
And then
now I'm around into that one scene where Chase basically comes to the room smiling, and everyone just does a huge spit that goes, what the fuck?
Oh,
Oh,
man.
that scene.
But yeah, Anyways, so-
hey, Silver. At one
Yes.
point, we should review the Chaser v Cinema.
Yes.
yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
God!
Riff, yeah, we should riff that.
Yes.
Anyway,
I'm gonna say
so
right, sorry.
alright, sorry. So yeah. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Silver, I only got to tell you, there is one scene in particular that's very talked about in regards to the Chaser v Cinema, and it's a scene that involves Chase and Angel.
Oh boy.
Yeah, when no joke. Dealbot, would you mind I explain it?
Anyways,
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
if I may. Sorry.
Basically, when we were on Ustream when they were showing the video on stream, when we got to a part in the Chaser V Cinema, it was so weird and strange. They turned the video off.
Oh boy.
Okay, here's basically, to summarize it, Angel basically leads Chase to,
we should probably move on from this. Let's save
Yeah,
that
move
for
on.
later, okay? Besides,
moving right along.
spoilers.
Okay, moving on.
Yep.
Silver.
Right.
Continue.
So throughout the series, we've seen Mach being kind of a racist.
Dick.
Yeah, dick. I still love Mach, but yeah, dude, seriously.
Yeah.
But
Chill out.
It definitely seems like in the later episodes he's starting to warm up to Chase. Being less of a
Dick.
yeah, and being more of a it's not like I like you or anything, Baka.
Baka.
And being a bit more playful with Chase. God damn it, DL!
Damn you!
Okay, that's it. Black hole, now.
What did he do?
He did
He
the
pulled
okay
the
Chan meme.
K-Chan meme with Chase and Mach.
Oh, God.
While I'm starting to go through this whole thing. Anyways, so starting off, we get this whole thing with Chase asking what Kiriko's feelings for Shinosuke are, in which Kiriko is like, I don't like him, but it's obvious that Chase realizes, yeah, she likes him.
Yeah.
In which we get a scene, and this is definitely, a second pick for me, but Chase's scene where he's crying, and he says, now I know what heartbreak feels like. And I just like completely melted. I'm like, you poor adorable baby. Why,
That seems-
Chase?
Why? I didn't want to give him a hug.
Yeah. And then we get to the final battle. Mock and Chase are up against Gold Drive. And Chase's belt gets damaged. In one last act of self-sacrifice, he ends up using Machine Chaser to damage Gold Drive, while at the same time fatally injuring himself. And for one last moment, we see Mock and Chase Mock holding Chase in his arms, in which Chase, for one last time, he ends up giving Go his driver's license that he had just gotten a few episodes before, as well as his signal bike, before running up and exploding on Gold Drive. And seeing
Basically
hate
pulling a
myself at
kamikaze attack.
Yeah.
and seeing his number explode, my heart instantly sank.
Same. Jesus Christ.
It is by far one of the saddest moments in Kamen Rider I have ever seen. And here's the thing, Chase doesn't come back. He has stayed dead to this day.
Yeah, Chase doesn't come back.
Chase is dead.
And this is one of the saddest moments I have had in a Kamen Rider series.
Oh yeah. Also, you
And
mentioned
then-
the specific scene where he cries.
Oh, man. And Mock's reaction. Go's reaction to this whole thing, he is torn apart. Thank you for the gift, Ulti.
You're welcome.
Anyways, but that's a little distracting, so I'm gonna delete this for now.
Hey, come on, dude.
Sorry. You can put it back up later. Anyways,
Okay.
I should mention what happens afterwards. In a fit of rage, using Chaser's signal bike, Go changes into Kamen Rider Mock Chaser. Or
Oh,
is
he
it
was
Chaser
hearing-
Mock?
Yeah.
I
Also, they
forget.
they pull his theme full throttle in the background of that fight scene.
In which he ends up ripping the hell out of Gold Drive. And
And
when
it
it,
slices him in half with the axe.
Yeah,
I was about to get to that.
Chaser. Yeah, Mock Chaser. Yeah, Mock Chaser pretty much rips Gold Drive a new asshole.
Mm-hmm. And as Bono is sitting there helpless as a belt on the ground, Chaser pulls out grabs the signal axe.
Go. Go grabs the signal axe.
Yeah, Go. Yeah, I meant to say Go. Sorry. And normally,
God damn it!
God damn it,
Okay.
God
Scotsman.
damn it, Kyoryu.
Silver, permission to use our new button on him again.
Go ahead.
Right. Copy link.
God
Yeah,
damn
how are
it,
you?
Scotsman.
Man, you corny!
Anyways, as I was saying, before being rudely interrupted by Kyoryu, normally in this sense, I would say Mock should. I should say Go shouldn't do it. He'd be no better than the villains. But at this point, he killed
Fuck him.
Chase, and all I'm saying is the same thing that the Shingo act says. Ite-iyo.
It said I can go. My favorite part is the fact that Bono is basically begging for his life. Wait. No more Go! Grant me mercy, I beg of you!
Fuck
But the fact of the matter is,
are without mercy now plead for it?
Mercy.
I thought you were made of sterner stuff.
You're made of stern.
exactly.
Basically pulling a Transformers movie.
Except he actually
And that
kills
is
the
why we
it's-
always
The fact of the matter is, Bono
and that's
lost
why
that
we have
mercy.
given the chick.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. But yeah, Bono lost that mercy when he killed Chase. And that's what
Mhm.
made
Yeah.
that scene all the more sweeter is when Go drove that axe right through the belt.
Sorry.
And that is why every day since then, we have affectionately given the Signalax the nickname of the Belt Killer.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it also
Like
killed
every time
Beltson.
you need a belt smashed, just call in the Signalax.
Exactly.
And of course, did we forget the hilarious meme that shows Sougo with the Signalax and Waz with the
Yes.
Bono tracker on the pillow.
Anyways, so who wants to go next?
I do.
Go ahead, Alti.
Okay. Okay, for since I do this a toss up for me when
Well, let's go with Ryder first.
Alright, Ryder first.
Y'all better start thinking about yours.
No, I got it. The end of Blade.
Oh, this.
So yeah, it's been a while since I watched Blade. From what I can remember, the fight comes down to Kentucky and Hajime. And remember, every time Kentucky's had his king form for a while, and every time he uses it, he becomes more of an undead. So the final comes down to Hajime and Kentucky. It's Hajime is the only Joker. But as I fight, Kentucky gives in and becomes a Joker, preventing the end of the world. And so Kentucky gives up his humanity and walks away. Never being able to see his friends again, including Hajime, and so the world may survive.
And this is really sad.
Yeah, it is really depressing, especially afterwards. Let me continue.
Sorry.
Because there's one thing I want to mention. There is a bit of an epilogue where you can see Hajime going back to normal life, and there's a moment when he thinks he sees Kanzaki, but it's just in his head, and you see Hajime break.
Honestly, the fate that Kanzaki he faced, I want to make a parallel to another character, but I can't speak because that is technically spoilers, and I won't go into specifics. Those of you but a few of you, Liam in particular, you probably know exactly who I'm talking about.
This has to do with Ruby, doesn't it?
Direct message me from what you're talking about.
I swear to God, if this has to do with Ruby.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, it totally has to do with Ruby.
I never said it was!
I will get to that eventually. Anyways, Dealbot, you go ahead.
No, I wasn't done. I wasn't done. That was my right one. Jesus Christ.
Well, yeah, but we go 2 cycles.
Yeah, but I had one last bit I wanted to say about it.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say what really sells this to me is just like Kanzaki's sacrifice, giving up your own humanity and everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's really sad.
It's basically the whole. I'm to quote Asura's wrath, but you'll die. Yes, but you will live.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. All right. Yeah, but go ahead.
All right. What I want to bring up is it's something from recent media, but it's basically calling back something from like 2010.
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'm talking about one of the final scenes between Eiji and Ankh in Heisei Generation's final.
That's a bit of spoiler territory, so I am actually going to step out for a second because
Wait, you can't.
I know. I'm just going to mute my own mic, and you can say it, and I'm just going to stand over here and wait for you to say your piece.
All right.
Walkie talkie.
By the way, Dealbite, something you can and approach the blading is to the end of Black.
Alright.
And Kotaro had to kill Nobuhiko and everything. Shadowman.
Okay. I bring this up in particular because it's not because it's not only good payoff from the end of O's, but basically not only feels like it gives one a sense of closure, but it feels like a more, how should I put it, less tragic way of Ankh to basically die. Because Eiji is essentially finally fulfilling his promise. Eiji never forgot the promise that he made to Ankh at the end. And he made sure to pay back his debt to him. And you can see what I like about the scene isn't really the dialogue, but mostly the body language. You can see the sadness on Ankh's face as he takes one bite of the ice candy. Because it's that moment that he realized that this finally all feels like it sinks into him, or at least where he basically dropped the charade. That he did miss Eiji. He did miss being alive. He missed having him by his side as a partner.
Even though he didn't want to admit it.
And more
because
important,
Ankh is just that more of a hard ass.
So does that make Ankh a tsundere?
Hold it. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. There is not only material in the show that basically gives you better clarification as to why Ankh is so cold. Okay, here's the thing. In one of the O's manga, it basically delves into Ankh's past and how he knew a girl who was blind, and he formed a bond with her, and unfortunately that bond was broken due to a few things. So he basically fell back on the bond he had with the king, and then the king betrayed him. The reason why Ankh is so closed off the way he is because he doesn't want to basically be betrayed again.
Mm-hmm.
It's why it's taken him this long to basically truly show this kind of emotion in it. Because this is the first time that a partner of his never betrayed him. It was a partner that stayed loyal to him and basically stuck by his side even after he died. And you can see there's a small tear forming on Ankh's face as he knows slowly going to fade away. And in a way, it makes this last bit of ice candy he eats. It's good, but also bittersweet.
Yeah.
And that's my piece.
Sorry, you can come back now.
Paging Silver.
Is it safe to come back?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to be spoiled by Heisei Generations Final because I want to see that blind when we actually get around to watching Heisei Generations and Heisei Generations Final. So
When's that going to be, Silver?
Eventually.
Yep. Didn't we watch Heisei Generations Final?
No.
Silver, you didn't do the obvious joke.
We did.
Good enough.
That's not soon enough!
Anyway, so Kyoryu, what about you? What do you got for Ryder?
I thought we did do Heisei Generations Final.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We did
Anyways.
Godzilla Final Wars.
Anyways, Kyoryu. Ikze.
I don't know what we're talking about.
Saddest moments in
Saddest
Toku.
moment.
One for Ryder,
Saddest
one for
moment in
Sentai.
What's your writer choice?
Saddest moments.
If you want, we can go to Zeltrax and give you a moment to think.
Saddest. Silver, if you give me a moment to think, you're going to have your smoke alarms turned off.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Jesus.
God damn it.
Hey, jeez.
No, Zach, you go. I need to think.
All right. Saddest moment in Rider. It's actually a bit of a weird one to try and figure out because there's a lot of sad moments. It's like, I think the one that probably got to me, Kota admitting to his sister that he can't taste her cooking anymore because he's turning into an overlord in Gaim.
Oh, that bit!
Oh. Ah.
Okay, yeah, that's small, but it's really sad.
Yeah, because that essentially this essentially is Kota for most of this. His sister and all that was about her was basically his last lifeline to his humanity.
Yeah.
And basically not being able to taste her cooking anymore, you can tell it destroys him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Very small moment, but also a very sad moment.
Yes.
Anyways,
And
who are
even
you?
to the point
Even to the point where Kota just eats a Helheim fruit right in front of her, and it doesn't do a goddamn thing.
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Anyways, so Kyoryu, should we get
And then
back to
he-
you,
and then he
or
becomes
should we
Jesus.
get back to you and do Sentai, or do you got it?
Get back to me.
Alrighty. So Sentai, and this one, oh boy, this one is the one that definitely made me cry.
I've seen enough
GoBusters versus
Sentai to know where this is going.
GoBusters versus Gokaiger. You guys know exactly where I'm going with this.
Oh God Almighty.
Basically,
Buddy Word's getting rebooted.
yep, the Buddy Roid's getting
Figured.
rebooted.
I figured. I was like,
So let me
wait a minute.
set the
I
stage.
just remembered this when I reviewed GoBusters versus Gokaiger years ago.
So let
And
me just
I played the General Hospital theme during that little bit. I was like, I never watched General Hospital. Why did I put that song in there? As another matter of fact, why am I challenging my own damn writing?
Anyways, so basically, let me set the stage for you. So the GoBusters are trying to get everybody back to the present, but they only have a limited supply of Enetron to do that. And they're about to run out of their reserves. In which the Buddy Roids decide it's risky, but they can get everybody back by using their own reserves. They make it back to the present, but as the Buddy Roids are coming to
all the while getting shot up by entering his new Epsilon mech.
Mm-hmm. But as they reach back there and everything seems to be all happy, the Buddy Roids suddenly stop and break down.
And of course they get fucked up.
BuddyRoid.exe has stopped working.
Oh
Jesus.
Anyways, after rushing to save their friends, they end up rebuilding them, only to find out that their code has been destroyed, and that they are no longer the Buddy Roids that they knew. Their personalities have basically been erased.
It's basically like a hard drive. It's basically like a hard drive crash.
Because here's the thing, I loved the Buddy Roids as I watched GoBusters.
Same here, fun.
Especially Jay. One thing to say to Deshinta, screw you for thinking the Buddy Roids are worse than the Imagine.
Oh, fuck that noise.
Yeah, we love the Buddy Roids. The Buddy Roids are awesome.
And I love the fact that we're probably going to be getting the rest of the Buddy Roids and Beast Morphers.
Exactly.
Yes, including Jay.
You know, I actually ended up I remember that I ended up saying something when I ended up reviewing this this movie on my friend's DeviantArt because we did text reviews back then. Let me go and find the thing real quick. God, there is so much stuff I cannot. find where we put it.
I have a sad Sentai moment, but knowing people here, they may already have it.
Hang on 1 second. I've almost got it. There we go. Go Busters versus Go Kaiju. So to explain, so overall, to explain why this is why this was interesting to say this. So what I had said was the Buddy Roids were just as important to the main story as the main three Go Busters. They were their partners, their friends. And in all intents and purposes, they basically just died.
Yeah.
And what they left behind was a hollow shell of their former self. And that is absolutely heartbreaking. Now they do get better, but at the same time, it still was a shot to the heart.
And you're too blind. You gave love a bad name.
God damn it!
And you know what? And bringing up the moment where they do come back to life, it takes every ounce of the Go Busters being to bring their friends back.
Nick.
Yeah, that whole bit, it really
we already
just
saw how
works
Hiroma
so well.
basically we already saw how Hiroma basically treated Nick as a wingman in the episode where they lose the Buddy Royce, they lose Nick into that guy with the sand turner thing.
Yeah, these characters are so important to the Go Busters, and just saying that they're just side characters that are annoying is doing them an injustice. It's an absolute injustice.
That is bullshit.
I love these characters so much, and nothing can change my mind. They are a valued member of the team.
I just hope that in Beast Morphers they have funny personalities and are not just
like Redbot.
Oh, hell yes. Anyways.
What the fuck was the point of Redbot?
Yeah, seriously. Anyways, so next up.
Can I say my sentence?
Yeah, you can go ahead and do
go ahead.
I just have to say 2 words. Sito Senpai.
Oh gosh.
Go Kaiju's final battle against his mentor.
Well, listen to the build-up.
Oh God.
Joe defending his honor as a swordsman throughout the entire show. Episode comes up where Barry's orc, I think it's episode 14 in Shinkenger arc, uses Sid's signature movie, and Wiles is just like, oh yeah, you remember that guy that taught you and you had great respect for? We basically used him as an experiment, turned him into a machine. But we don't mind it, we don't get pissed off. The person you wanted to save and, didn't want to, kill, well, you're going to have to kill him. How's that going to make you feel?
Like shit, which he does.
Oh boy.
And then, in the end...
say what you want about the Zanyak, but at least this felt actually, it actually felt something.
Yeah, and then Marvelous takes a slash to the back for him.
Although the thing at the end where Joe sees Sid's spirit before he disappears, I'm going to question that just slightly. If they explained that maybe just before his passing that he wanted to leave Joe a message inside the sort of hologram in Barry's org, but we just cut to black and have Sid's actor who's coming back to play Kilbaris in the Cross New World movie.
You know what?
It's fine.
We've seen spirits in Sentai before. Hell, we have Black Condor.
That.
Also,
let's go, I want that freaking.
Wait. Hang on.
when I
Hold
first saw
on. Silver, I just
Yeah.
realized something.
Yes?
Speaking of Jetman, we forgot to cover the LuPat collection piece.
Oh, right.
Fuck!
Yeah,
Hang on, I think I got an image. I got
it's
an
a
image for it.
weird. It's a weird
Let me finish
pentagon
my
with
thought.
the Jetman on it.
Let me see what it's called.
Grinder.
Can I finish my thought, please?
Sure, go
Go
ahead.
ahead.
We're just
So-
looking up stuff while we do this.
Was it just me that took one look at Sid and thought he was played by Gact?
Kinda sorta.
Yeah, makes sense.
Well, we suck. Also, that thing looks like the Sailor Moon transformation device.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does. The name of this, the name of it is "I Want to Fly," which
I want to fly in the sky.
Obvious. Absolutely fucking obvious.
Which, yep.
I
I just wanna fly. Put
Or
your
you can make
arms around me, baby.
No. If you're gonna do it, you gotta do the G Gundam song.
Oh,
Flying
jeez.
the sky.
No. Wait. Does that mean they want to fly high?
Oh God. Okay, can we
Oh,
get back
God.
to the sad moments, please?
Alright,
Yes.
fine.
Who's next on the Sentai sad moment?
I got it. I got one.
All right, go
Okay.
ahead.
All right. You guys remember a little show called G Ranger?
Oh boy, here we
Yeah.
go.
You guys remember
It's
Bry?
not easy.
Oh boy, here we
It's
go.
not easy being green.
Uh,
Spend each day
Hey,
in
first,
the color of the
first let's have some set edit for this. I do know Bry got sent into that mysterious room with Kloto. And Kloto said he had, what was it? He first
30
said he had
minutes to
30
live.
hours.
Or
30 hours
Yeah,
to
30
live.
hours to live.
Yeah, so basically, he tries to fight with the team and his brother, but
He's on a time limit.
Bry's time is running short. And Medora takes notice of this. And so what she does is calls Bry out to help his brother and team, but then that allows her to get into the room and destroy it. Meaning Bry can't return to the place he'd be safe. And Bry now only has, about 2 hours left?
I
Yeah,
think
2
so.
hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. So what he does to do with these last 2 remaining hours is he remembers before he had the vision of the little boy who was also waiting for the cart to the underworld. So he finds the boy while he's alive and healthy, and then all he does is play with the boy, and even lets him ride
Dragon Caesar.
Dragon Caesar.
lucky bastard.
Lucky
However,
bastard.
in a monster attack, the boy gets hurt and hospitalized. While this is happening, the other Zoo Rangers get word of a fountain of
Fountain of life, pretty much.
Yeah, fountain of life, which has water that would be able to save Varai. So Don and go to get the water. However, the others still have to deal with the giant monster that's terrorizing the city. And
I think I know where this is gonna go.
Rai does what he can, and then helps fight. By forming the Ultrazord, that's what I'm just gonna call it because I don't have time to know the full name. And they beat the monster. However, Rai's time runs out, and he disappears. They find him collapsed on the beach, as Rai is currently dying as he's run out of time. And in his last moments, he thanks his brother and gives him his flute
And Dragon Shield.
and Dragon Shield and tells him to keep fighting. He doesn't have any regrets, and he's happy to have known his brother. And with that, he dies in Geki's arms. And you can just see May.
Hold it. I want to mention something involving the water of life.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh!
I'll think.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Here's the thing. The plan with the water of life
Wouldn't have worked.
Yeah, because Kyoto, he basically says, yeah, no, you can't do that.
Yeah, I wonder how Virtue's that because like he had already been brought back to life once before.
Yep. There was
The
nothing
gods
left
are-
to save him.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna quote
yeah.
murder. I'm gonna quote Murder of Birds. The gods are dicks.
Mhm.
Yeah. So yeah, Rai dies in Geki's arms, and you can just see Geki go by and May just breaking down
Boy.
in tears. Boy breaking down in tears.
But do they use the water of life to save the boy?
Yeah, they bring him back to the
Yeah.
in Rai's final request. They bring the water to the boy and save his life.
And thus preventing the vision that Barai had seen.
Yeah,
Bingo.
yeah. So it's just him that gets sent to
So
the afterlife.
that is heartwarming as hell.
No,
even
no,
if it is really
also,
sad.
yeah, and it even hurts more. Is in the final scene. It's just Geki in the sunset playing his brother's fruit and calling for him in tears.
Oh, that's so sad.
Wait.
We knew we had to talk about a lot of sad moments.
Hold it. I hear snoring.
Oh,
God damn it, Scott.
Who are you? Who's in the snooze corner? All right, we got 2 more then.
All right, 2 more.
Yep. Deal, go ahead.
Alright, Dealbot goes next. I'm gonna have to think of a sad Sentai moment.
All right.
Geez.
Well then.
And
Just
let's
saying
try
might
and
make
make
you
it
want to
quick, 'cause-
cry.
Let's try and make
I-
it quick because we're hitting the time limit.
Oh yeah.
I am going to throw a curveball at you.
Okay.
Alright.
This sad moment, not from Sentai.
Oh.
Well, okay.
Eh?
Okay.
This sad moment is from Power Rangers.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll allow it.
God.
I'll allow it.
Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
The sad moment in particular I'm speaking of, Kendricks is dead.
I
Oh,
fucking knew it.
boy.
I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. You motherfucker.
Oh boy.
Now,
Motherfucker.
now, let's nod to the elephant in the room. Yes, Kendricks comes back later at the end, but the way they sell that scene is just very well done.
Yeah.
Because we hear constantly in Power Rangers that
Rangers never die. They're always going to survive. They're going to talk about friendship, and then they throw the curveball. Kendricks just basically sacrificing herself in the explosion of the Savage Sword to save Cassie.
We should basically explain a little bit of this. So this is in the second part of the crossover of To the 10th Power. Cassie ends up fighting against Psycho Pink.
The episode in particular is called The Power of Pink.
Yep. Cassie ends up fighting against Psycho Pink and has her Morpher impaled by the Savage Sword, which is slowly killing her.
And what's worse is that Psycho Pink is also siphoning off the energy. Now the Rangers managed to defeat Psycho Pink regardless of this.
In a very amazing American footage fight of the Lost Galaxy and Astro Megazords.
Yeah.
Hey, Hasbro, here's a request. How about some American Zord footage for Beast Morphers?
Yeah.
That would be bitchin', considering the fact that they are splurging the money to rebuild all the suits from scratch.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
But yeah, so Kendricks, in a moment of sacrifice, uses her sword to destroy the Savage Saber to save Cassie's life.
But
at the cost of her own.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we see her ghost for a moment. And when she basically is unmorphed, she's smiling. She doesn't regret what she did.
I want to regret it for a goddamn minute.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
She had no regrets. And you can tell that she was satisfied with the choice she made, even if it did cost her her life. And that exact moment is not only one of the saddest in Power Rangers, it is one of the moments that defines what makes a Ranger who they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially
Take notes,
Kendrick's
Troy.
last line. Yeah, Kendrick's last lines. I'm okay. I'll always be here.
Yeah. Also, in that Yeah, I do gotta say, in that moment, bullshit, you're okay.
Oh boy,
But yeah, that moment was
that was a
incredible.
sad moment.
That was sad.
But yeah, it was actually also a nice way to write Valerie Vernon off the show because she was, of course, diagnosed with leukemia at the time that the episode was being filmed.
Hey, at least she's okay now.
Yeah, by the end of Lost Galaxy, she was leukemia free and she was able to come back onto the show.
Yay!
And fun fact, Silver. Did you know that Corone wasn't the first person that was going to become?
Yeah, it was going to be Cassie, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was going to be Cassie.
Yeah, it was going to be Cassie, but Patricia Jolie was getting paid considerably less than the Galaxy Rangers, and she walked off set.
Aww.
Yeah, but however, there was actually a script written for the episode she would first appear in as Lost Galaxy Pink, and I've read through it. It's honestly amazing. They handle the loss of Cassie so well. Because the main plot of the episode is her trying to make a friendship with Maya. But Maya, she can't get Kendricks off her mind. And because of that, she's distanced herself from Cassie. And that is so unique. I have never seen a single series from PR Sentai in general that handles a death like that.
Yeah, it's a shame that we weren't able to get that in the actual.
What we got was pretty great.
Yeah, honestly,
what we did get was pretty great.
Yeah,
and especially
given the fact that
the
Corone became basically giving her a redemption arc.
Yeah, basically, and it's like hell. It's like the second episode after she got her powers. It's like they had to go to a desert planet to try and get the Warriors' key to replenish Leo's powers, and to pass the test, she had to face a copy of herself as Astronema. Huh?
Yeah.
Told you she could have kept the staff.
I think I'm a clone now. Just
God damn it!
One of me.
Anyways,
no. I was gonna make that.
Anyways, guys, we should probably get to Zeltrax's because it's 3:00.
Right. I just want to finish real quick.
All right, go ahead.
You're me.
No
shit.
Okay, go.
Okay, saddest moment in Sentai. That's honestly really tough. But I'm gonna go back to one of my more personal favorite modern Sentais, Go Busters.
Yeah, Go Busters.
Let me guess. That's a Jin.
Oh,
bingo!
That one.
Jin's death.
Zeltrax, you motherfucker.
But yeah, honestly, you never thought any of the Go Busters could actually die. But of course, Jin's just living on borrowed time. As soon as his human form goes, his avatar form is just Thanos'd out.
Yeah.
Of course he comes back. And of course he comes back later in
DLBot. No Infinity War joke.
And I know Jin comes back in Cody versus Go Busters, but
that movie is bullshit.
After that,
yeah,
I honestly like that movie. But anyway,
I don't.
Jin's just living on borrowed time. At that point. After that movie, he's still dead. Mm-hmm. He hasn't been brought back since.
Yeah. Also,
except for in Show Superhero Taisen, but fuck that movie.
I was Show Superhero Taisen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, let's not mention that fucking movie.
Hey, well, remember, I said, but fuck that movie.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
But yeah, that's my saddest moment in Sentai, Jin's death.
Yeah.
And they actually made it stick.
Overall, there are a lot of sad moments in Toku.
No, he does make an appearance afterwards, but it's for comedic effect.
Well, to be fair, that's the alternate universe Jin.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say in Duo Super Animal Wars.
That's
alternate universe Jin.
No, but still, they do pull a twist in that, like he pulls off the beard as it's fake, and then he says they're from the Tokume Sentai.
Okay then, and I don't know. Anyways,
dude, don't question it. That thing was just an advertisement for the Duo movie.
Moving on.
Overall, it was a very there are a lot of really sad moments in Toku that really make us feel. And, yeah, it just goes to show that these shows can get pretty deep. So
They're not all just
Yeah.
they're not all just stupid kid shows, people.
Anyways, let's move on to the keyword puzzle, shall we? Oh,
Yes.
hang on. Gotta turn off the character select.
It's my turn to sweep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking
So-
hate you for this because I know you're gonna pick a hardball.
Let's get this party started, shall we? Yellbot, get the music.
Right. Let's see. In messages.
I hate you,
There you-
Gailbot. I'm still not
There.
over you. I'm still not over that whole Kasaka thing.
Oh, Alti, that sounds delicious.
That is some
Fuck you.
delicious salt.
Moving on.
Fuck you too, Zoltrax.
Penseiを始めようか。一つのキーワード。
一つのキーワード。twist.
Okay, twist.
二つ目のキーワード。
Enigma.
Twist.
最後のキーワード。
Blue.
Twist, Enigma, and Blue.
Huh. Okay.
What's the girl's name from the Neji Regima?
Wait, what?
The android girl.
Shiburana.
Yeah, Shibarena. Ah, damn it.
Not even close.
Attack? Fuck!
Okay, let me think. Oh man, damn, this is gonna be fun.
I can't think of anything. Damn it.
I'm trying to think too. God damn it. Yeah, but I fucking hate your keywords.
You know what? I give up. I'm
Ghost from
abstaining.
Lupin Ranger versus Pata Ranger. I'm done. I can't think of anything.
Okay, last guess for me. Necrom. Wait, not Necrom. Spectre. Fuck.
No one was even close.
Damn it, DL.
I have a feeling this.
Damn it,
I have a
DL.
feeling the answer is gonna piss us off.
It is.
Oh, it will. It will.
Oh,
without a
boy.
doubt.
All right, light on us.
And
No,
hang on.
No,
Well,
no.
Yeah.
Not until next week.
but
Not until
it
next
seems
week.
that we have failed the game.
Yep.
I hate you all so. I hate you guys so much.
Love you too, Alti. Anyways, I have been your resident Radiant Rider, Silver Maxis, saying peace out, stay awesome, and stand up, za, Vangaro!
You've been saying that for a whole goddamn year.
More than a year. Anyways, Yellbot, go.
I have been your Riddle God, Dale 2015, reminding you that I'm just a passing invite to Toku fan. Remember that. Please don't forget to praise our sadly no longer our meanwhile God that children sadly no longer possible Demon King Ingda Hankuro O.
Nankuro
And-
King, you mean?
I will
Moving on. Come on.
and of course, ciao.
Alright. Zoltrax, you can do yours and then I'll do mine.
All right. Well, I have been Zeltrix Millennium saying goodnight, good luck, sayonara, and I really just hope the PR fandom doesn't implode next year. Please
Yeah,
don't.
let's hope so.
I'm getting really fucking tired of this.
Alright, my turn. I have been the Savage Being Queen, Ultimate Nerd Drill. Well, I'm telling you all to stay nerdy, my friends, and always dance a cute time of dancing.
And with that, good night, everybody.
Good night.
Ciao.
Bye to you.